Am I supposed to do something else?
Nope, you got it.
You missed
In
the live. You missed the go live there.
With the manacles?
Got it in one.
Oh, it's late for some of us already. Welcome back to the Trevor Project Twitch stream. Woohoo! Thank you guys so very much. Holy crap, we're up to $370. You guys can see that on my screen right now. Amazing. I'm so ready for this. Real quick, I'm going to run through the thank yous. Hi, everybody. I'm Hallie, your DM for this evening, and possibly losing her mind. So, check our Twitter for updates, @terrible_party. Please check that out. That is where we're keeping everything going as far as how much money we've raised, what giveaways are going live. We have the $250 giveaway right now that is live. At the $500 raised mark, we will have another one that goes live. $750 is our goal. $1,000 stretch goal. Thank you to the wonderful Joe and the Nerd Asylum for the stretch goal. Holy crap! I'm so pumped about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's extremely generous.
Yeah.
So a thank you to all of our donors at Heartfellas on Twitter, Dice Envy, our friends at Dice Envy, who gave away some dice for us at our $100 and $750 raise giveaways. Jared Wilson, that's the $250 giveaway that is currently live. He is signing all 3 of his books. He will send them anywhere in the world to a winner. That's so exciting. Our friends at Murder Hobo Inc. and Philbar RPG for donating their game night in a bag kit, as well as hosting us tomorrow night and playing for us tomorrow night with possibly only Blake and Kyle. We will see what happens. You just heard Kyle cackle maniacally. And then, of course, again, thank you to the Nerd Asylum. Thank you to my amazing guests who you will meet in just a second. Thank you to Indigo Chameleon on Twitter and Twitch for using their stream tonight to help drive donations. They helped us raise over $100 already towards the Trevor Project goal of $750. I love all of you. I will just say that right now. Thank you so very much. So let's do introductions. Let's start with Joe. Tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight.
Oh, I am Joseph Timmis. I am super happy to be here helping the Trevor Project. It's an awesome cause. So donate. So we hitched that stretch goal of $1,000 because we're going to give away a Chronicles of Exandria deluxe edition to a random winner if we reach that $1,000. So donate. I am playing Pip, the ranger, and yeah, I'm excited to get going.
All right. Let's do Blake next.
Hey, I'm Blake. I'm going to be this evening. I will be Prudence. I know more than you.
For reference, he's played Prudence before. This is an established character. Kyle, who are you playing tonight?
Hi, I'm Kyle. I guess I don't even get to introduce myself this time around. Don't worry. I'm not offended or hurt. Who am I playing tonight? Oh, I am playing King of Cats, Tabaxi Divine Soul, in actual honesty. King of Cats is a god.
Playing Jesse, aren't you?
Just a little bit.
And last but certainly not least,
My name is Scott Shanesaw, and I am from the D&D 5e Actual Play podcast, Lawful Stupid. And I'm going to be playing Kappa O'Soul, a Barbarian.
oh my goodness, this is going to be fundamentally, tonally different than the last game. All right, so let's do a real quick intro to get you guys into the scene. Storms have been lashing the Salt Rock coast for days. Drenching rain, bone-chilling winds, hail, and deadly lightning strikes. You've been stuck in the large coastal city of Marba after your latest adventure. You guys are an established adventuring party. You know each other. They are all 6th level characters, just for reference. Marba, this large city, was supposed to be a pit stop, an overnight or two stay while on the road back to Waterdeep in Faerun on the Sword Coast. But when the storms moved in and stayed put, you decided to not risk travel and bought rooms at the Cracked Crab Inn. At least the ale's good and the seafood's fresh. if everything else is crap. Pardon me. You've heard stories over the last few nights about how the storms only move in if sea monsters are nearby.
Uh-oh.
You wrote this off mostly because they sound like tales of old superstitious sailors and bored citizens with nothing better to do while they waited for the storm to abide. And on this night, it looks like you may be able to leave soon. The wind and the rain aren't as bad, and a few of the merchants you've seen in the inn, in the Cracked Crab, wow, that's hard to say, and I wrote it, have gathered their things, paid their tabs, and maybe have made their way out. And you are sitting in the inn. Dun, da, da, da. Maps.
Oh.
Patreon maps,
securely
babies. Patreon maps. All right. Here you are. So you guys are all labeled. You all have character icons that you can move. So you are free to move about the map. You are sitting here. You are drinking. You are eating. You are talking. You are listening to a crappy bard. Is there anything you would like to do while you're sitting here?
Yeah, I think Cap is just sitting there, just pounding drinks and eating crab and not understanding how crabs work. So just like eating the whole shell and just having a little crunchy meal.
Okay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah.
Pip is going to be sitting there watching Kappa just tear into these crab legs and picking apart the shell very carefully, eating the meat.
Okay.
Boost is going to become very aware of her surroundings. Going to take note of every patron, how they interact. She's going to be paying very close attention to everything around her.
Is there anything specific she's looking for, or she's just looking for surrounding awareness?
She's looking for anything that would be out of the ordinary since she's been here before.
Okay, yeah. You notice a couple of things. The young woman behind the bar slinging drinks, she's there every night. You're used to seeing her. She keeps glancing at the door, the closed door to the inn. But it's more of a wary eye. You're not sure what she's looking for. You can hear the storms lashing the inn, rain slapping against the sides
Kind of
the
an impatient look.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, she's too busy. This place, it's small as it is. There are a lot of people coming and going. She's a little more wary than normal. It kind of strikes you as odd.
Coming and going, and always too soon, right, honey?
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
But you said that I noticed a couple things. What was the other?
The other thing is that there is a young man over by the fire. When he came in a few minutes ago, rain drenched. He's not sat down. He's not approached the bar, and he's not dressed like most of the folks here. Most of them are either just drunk off their butt sailors, or they're townsfolk of some degree. This guy looks like he's seen better days. All of his armor, his clothing is really ragged. He wears no weapons that you can visibly see. And he also keeps looking at the door.
I'm going to focus my attention on him.
Okay. It's a young human man, probably mid to late 20s. Long, scraggly, dark blonde hair. He's got a handkerchief tied around it. Maybe a sailor, but it's hard to tell exactly why he's there. Looks like he's trying to dry off.
Oh, I know. No one wants soggy semen. It's better crusted. So I will continue to observe him while everyone else decides what they're doing.
Okay. What about King?
I will walk up to the bar.
All right.
I will say, "Excuse me, miss.
Oh,
I would like-
yes. Hi.
I would like a glass of beer, please."
Sure. I have the 3 kinds that we always have.
The good one, please.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, just you or the whole table?
Just me.
Okay. And she puts down a frosty mug after a couple of minutes and says, "Just 1 gold."
Okay. And I take my paw and I start edging the drink while staring dead in the eye of this person. And then I knock it off the bar. That was wonderful. May I please have another? Oh, here's your gold piece. And if we've been here for a long time, there's a stain on the floor where I have done this constantly.
She just looks at it, she goes, you know that's a waste, right? If you want a glass to knock over, I'll give you a glass.
No, a glass of milk this time, please. I will, of course, drink it.
I need you to make a persuasion.
Totally
check.
are playing. You totally are playing
Perception, I
Jesse.
That's such a dick move.
That is a 7.
That's really bad, yo.
Yeah.
That's a natural one. She's like, no. Sit down.
Rude. And I go over to some other patron, stare them in the eye, and just kind of slowly move my hand over, get ready to knock down there.
Who do you approach? Oh my god.
Who is in the bar?
Lots of people.
I approach this dapper-looking woman.
Okay.
I say, excuse me. That tea in front of you looks delicious. And oh my gosh, what is that other person doing? And knock it over.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. Ooh.
I can do this. Yes, I can. I'm gonna roll an 18.
Oh shoot. Okay, yeah, that'll more than do it. She tries to grab your paw and just can't get there. And the tea clatters to the ground, the saucer breaks, tea everywhere.
Oh my gosh, that is terrible. You should order another one. I will wait.
She screams and tries to swat at you.
Don't do that. No.
Go away! Just go away already! There's like a literal
We've been
cat.
traveling. We've been traveling together for a while now, right?
Yeah.
So this is a common occurrence.
Yes, unfortunately.
I think I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna walk over to King. I think I want to peck him up by the scruff of the neck,
Okay.
and I'll carry him back to the table, and then sit him in the chair and give him some ball bearings to play with. There you go, yeah.
Do you let him do that, King?
Oh, absolutely. I am purring.
Okay.
But I am going to knock over someone's drink if they are not paying attention.
Well, you've got these ball bearings now to play with, so.
Yes, that is nice. And I'll raise my hand slowly over and start knocking the drink over.
Oh, not making a playing with someone's balls joke is so hard right now.
I believe in you. You can do this.
Oh my god. You know what?
Okay,
hold
well,
on.
at least he
Hold
was
on.
playing Cat's Cradle.
Let me
These-
right now. If you are
I will give them loving.
underage, if you are under 18, get the fuck out of here right now. Just leave. Go. Get out. Go.
Run.
Now you
Parents
can make
did a
your
bad
balls
job
joke,
raising you.
Blake. Go for it.
But leave some money on your way out the door.
There you
Remember,
go.
the Kyle
I was making a
Project.
joke about. I was just making a combination of a Cat's Cradle and a Newton's.
Oh,
God.
God. Okay. All right.
Nothing. I wasn't going anywhere dirty. I don't know what you were.
Apparently not in the right place. All right. So as
Call
you
me
guys,
David Bowie in
Come on.
Labyrinth.
as this chaos is happening, you guys see, Prudence, you see the young man over by the fireplace, and then Pip, you notice the young woman behind the bar. Both tense up as this woman, the front door to the tavern, slams open, and this tall woman with dark brown hair. She's got a thick braid. It's slung over one shoulder. She's got a jaunty little pirate hat on. And she comes in and marches over to the four of you. I'm taking it. You all are for hire, right?
Only if you buy us some drinks first.
I'll buy you whatever you want. But
Everything has
We
a
need
price.
drinks before we talk.
Done. She motions to the bartender. The bartender immediately brings over a round of ale and milk for King, leaves again, and hides in the back.
I pick mine up immediately.
Okay, it's
I push mine off the table immediately.
this woman doesn't even bat an eye at you, King. She is looking at the four of you and she says, I have seen you around town. I've heard you've helped out some folks. I need some assistance now.
I disgustedly push mine away. It's cheap and disgusting, and I don't want anything to do with it.
I would like to push that one over.
Doesn't matter.
Contested roll.
I push it into Kappa's hand.
Oh,
There you go. Slide across the table. She
Pip
sits...
is going to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
Pip is going to just stand up from the chair, almost knocking the chair over behind him. Right, well, I suppose, lads, we should probably listen to the lady. It's been a long while since we've gotten any money.
I'm doing a bad British accent. That's not fair.
But you are a boy, and boys can go broke, but a girl will always have something to sell.
Jewelry, right?
There,
Wow.
for a wig.
This woman is looking at the four of you and she's like, maybe I made the wrong decision.
You have made a terrible choice. We will take the job.
Made a very. No, your choice has been very prudent.
She sits down, pulls the hat off, and out of the hat you see a little monkey jumps on the table and looks at all of you.
I am fucking delighted by this little monkey right here.
It just squeaks at you. It sits there. It's
I
tiny.
Are there any food items left on the table I could just feed it, like little peanuts or?
Sure.
Or
Yeah, make an animal handling check.
I'm not good at those or anything. It's not pumpkin, frankly.
Delightful.
That's,
I love it.
that's a natural 2. All right, let me refer to my character sheet here.
Oh, no.
A +1. That's just a 3.
Woo! It looks at you, pushes the peanut out of your hand, and climbs up onto Prudence's hair and sits on her head.
Little fucking bastard.
You want we can kill it? I am sure it is tasty.
It runs back over
You
to...
can always save that for later.
Oh, God.
I want to try and fashion 2 symbols out of 2 pieces of copper.
Mother of God.
Okay.
New side quest.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. I should kind of catch it between 2 plates.
What do I roll for creating symbols out of money?
No,
Tinkerer's check, right?
you just have to, yeah, I don't fucking know. Oh my God, just, there goes the game. I love it. This woman sits down to pull us back on track. She introduces herself as Captain Sheila Coppertree.
So I don't lose those 2 copper, right?
No, you're good. It's not that small. She's offering you free passage to any harbor of your choice, plus payment in gold, if you'll help her out. She's very worried about a sister ship that's captained by a friend of hers. The ship is called the Jade Lion. It's a merchant ship, and she says that she witnessed a massive wave grab it and then drag it against the tide toward a place called Skyhorn Lighthouse. And she worries that this wave is tied to the storms, and she needs help trying to find the ship and check on the ship, the crew, and the captain, Arwen Hest. And she's willing to pay you 500 gold apiece. It's a fair bit.
It's enough.
It's
And
a right
free
bit
passage.
more than we got now, mate.
Be for yourself. Some of us know how to invest.
I start counting on my fingers. I take my boots off. If I had to count to 21, I had to take my pants off.
That's
Oh,
3,
God.
4, 55.
She's looking at all of you expectantly. So,
I was going to say, like, actually, I'm quite intrigued. I find your proposal very intriguing.
well, that's what I was hoping for.
History. Can I get a history check on the lighthouse?
You sure can. Go right ahead and roll that. Anybody who wants to roll history can do that.
Oh, I would love to.
Go for it.
Oh, shit. Pretty good. I'll just apply my -4 to that, I believe.
Oh,
-2. 14.
no. Okay. Blake?
I have that is a 20, not natural.
Ooh, dirty
That's
20.
a few more than mine. That's fine.
Anybody
Pretty
else?
dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Oh, I just felt
No,
myself
it's all
touch
good.
myself.
It's all good. with a dirty 20. Yeah, Skyhorn Lighthouse is pretty famous in these parts. It's set about 3 miles off the coast of where Marba is, where you're located right now. It is the main lighthouse in the area. If that goes down, every ship in the area is screwed. So it's been there for about 500 years. It's kept by one family, known as the Skyhorn family, and there's only ever one lightkeeper at a time, as the story goes.
I don't share this with anyone, by the way.
Okay, fair enough. Sheila puts a bag of coins down. It jingles as it hits the wood of the table. She says, "Consider that in advance."
I knock it
start
off the
counting.
table.
You start counting it? Yeah, there's 200 in there.
Okay.
So what do you think?
What exactly is it that you're requiring us to do?
I need strong arms and smart minds to come out with me, find the ship, check the lighthouse, make sure whoever is running the lighthouse from the Skyhorn family is okay, and hopefully we can find the Jade Lion and the captain. The captain's a good friend of mine, and I want to make sure she's all right.
I've just been flexing since she said strong arms.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Beauregard.
Sounds like a good plan, lads. Let's go do that thing.
I want to know exactly what would you consider to be the conditions of...
Oh, sorry. It might be my internet. You stuttered a little bit there, Blake. What was that?
I cut out.
Yeah, it may be me. Hold on just a second. Let me disconnect and reconnect. See if that
I
helps.
wouldn't just.
Okay, let's try that again. Sorry about that. Oh no. I can only hear Kyle rattling dice. I can't hear anything else. What did you say, Blake?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think
Talking
we're
to herself
Worse
or
now
am I
than when
muted?
it began.
No! Darn it. Okay, hold on just a second. Let me see if I can restart this.
Hear you now.
Ah,
Yeah, it's perfect now that as soon as you turned your camera off, as soon as you're just a pile of dice, it's perfect.
perfect. Well, then maybe we will just deactivate the camera for right now.
Impossible. Cannot be done. I picked a
I
lot
would
of
have
things
no
up.
objection to that. I would like to do some unmentionable things.
God.
By
So-
that, I mean wash my unmentionables.
I would like you to mention them.
All right, so what did you say, Blake? I'm so sorry.
Oh, I don't recall.
What are the conditions of our success? How does he get the other half of the money?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
What's it gonna
So she is only asking you
Big press.
to accompany her.
final payment?
Whether you find the ship, whether you, if the ship is wrecked, if it's whole, if the captain is dead or alive, none of that, it matters to her, but it matters to her more if you guys are willing to come along and lend aid.
Okay, so she's like an escort. She's asking for an escort. She just wants some accompaniment, but if it goes better, then so be it.
Correct.
Oh, I've worked as an escort before.
Well,
Yes,
you know
those
there's a
good
reason why they
times
call
to
it lay
make
on
good times. I remember them fondly.
Oh my goodness.
Putting it up.
She puts another bag of gold
Do you remember
down on
that
the
old-
table. We go now.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
You know, if you ever need
right
some
now,
lesser,
yes,
lesser
right now.
restoration.
And he's gonna
big
reach in
boy.
and grab the coins and.
There's another 200.
I pour the remaining drinks into my pouch. Just taking all the backwash with me. I'm going to need that later.
Oh no! Oh, that's
And
terrible.
Nice neat stacks like at a casino.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that. Yeah.
Fidgeting with it. He's doing.
Yep.
He's doing the.
Oh yeah,
count.
no. I'm just gonna go ahead and pocket those as well.
Lovely.
Oh my gosh. She also tells you that to get to the lighthouse, you guys
Unabashedly.
just piling it. She tells you that she will take you out on her ship. It's called the Annabelle. But you have to get through the docks first. There's so many people waiting to leave as the weather begins to clear up. You may have to kind of push your way through a little bit.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get to pushing.
All right, so let's move you to that. So the Annabelle is docked nearby, but you guys do have to go out in the rain and the wind in order to do that. So as you near the docks, it's about a 15-minute walk or so. I need everybody to make perception checks for me.
Oh. I would love to.
15 for Pip.
Okay.
I have rolled a 19.
Nice.
I have rolled a natural 20, so 27.
Oh, mama. Okay.
Wow.
Kind of makes my 19 sound like shit, but that's fine. I'm just here to punch stuff. It's fine.
I told you, I know more than you.
And King?
I rolled a 15.
15. All right, very good. You all managed to make the DC on that one. As you walk down the docks, you spot a few people in dark, rain-slicked cloaks milling about the Annabelle, which is the captain's ship. You can catch, especially Prudence with a natural 20, you do manage to catch the glint of metal on their belts. And you notice that they are armed and armored.
Oh, yes.
And you're wondering what in the world they're doing standing outside of this woman's ship.
I've got an idea.
Sees them, she kind of freezes. Her ship is over here, where I'm pinging in yellow there for you, kind of to the middle left there. And there are a few people standing there just before you get to the walkway to the ship. She whispers to you that she does not know who they are, and she instantly starts reaching for her rapier on her side.
Right, so we get to work right away. And I'm going to knock an arrow and look over at Kappa and, is your character name Shithead?
Shafid. No, it's Prudence.
I'm Prudent.
Okay, Prudence.
Change that for you.
And King, and I'm just going to smile.
Okay.
We haven't mentioned this yet about how we look or anything like that, but I'm a big half-orc fella, in case you didn't know. I've got 2 big shields on the end of my fucking arms, and I just start clinging them together like a dinner bell. Daddy gonna get some fighting! Daddy gonna get some fighting!
Oh my god. Amazing.
This is how you barbarian, right? I'm doing it right.
You're doing a good job, yes. Oh my goodness. So, does anyone want to make the first move, or are you waiting for a trigger movement?
Would love to. I would like to use my bonus action to rage.
Oh shit, okay.
I just start getting fucking foaming at the mouth, and I'm just, and I run in there, and I have 45 feet of movement.
Oh yeah, barbarians, yeah.
I would just like to, where the fuck am I? I'm right here. Okay, so.
Yep.
I don't think I can actually even fucking get there, but you know what?
No, 45 will put you there.
Maybe I don't fucking rage yet, huh? Yeah, maybe I just get pissed,
retcon.
but not rage. Maybe I'm just pissed off, and I just come over here, and I just come right over here. That's 45, and I go, "Hey, pussies, get away from my fucking ship!"
God.
I am nowhere near the ship. What are you talking about, Kappa? I am over here.
We've addressed this before in the past.
I
When I talk to you, you're kitty meow meow.
Oh shit. Okay, fuck, we're gonna roll initiative. Let's fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
Let's fight some shit. Okay, so I will add you guys to the turn order. There you go. Go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Alright. Do I have to click the token, right? And do it on the page. That way it shows up in the turn order. Gotcha. I'm cool with that.
Alright. Yeah, this is a
Where am I
big
at?
map.
Wait,
so
I've got to do what now?
So let's see.
Okay.
Okay.
7. I see King has 7.
I don't know what the commands are.
That's okay. Just tell me what you rolled.
I rolled a 14.
14. Prudence?
Okay, sorry, my audio cut out there for a second. What are we rolling for?
Initiative. We're fucking fighting.
Oh, okay. So initiative is going to be 12.
12. All right. You notice in the front of the group is a tiefling man. He's pretty burly for a tiefling, and he's the one who started to make his way down the gangplank towards Sheila's ship before Kappa decided to bum rush us halfway through the field, and then we rolled for initiative. So I will put him in here with an 18. Come on there. Sheila got a 10. Not great. There are 2 archers who act on the same initiative. And then there is another character. All right, so we have a big initiative order. So let me expand this out a little bit so you guys can see it. First is he looks like the leader, this tiefling man. Now, he's going to engage with you, Kappa. He's going to actually come right for you.
All right.
And he's going to use his action to dash. And he's pulled a scimitar on you. And then he pulled a dagger. He is dual wielding. So that is what he's going to do. This archer is going to move back. And let me measure that just to make sure. Yep. Going to take a shot at you, Kappa. What's your AC?
My AC is 21.
Oh, shit balls. All right.
I am a tank barian.
2 attacks on you with a longbow. 21.
I lead.
All right. No.
Baba Booey.
With a 2 and a 14, they're both going to miss. The one goes super wide, hits the roof of this building over here. The other one goes to the right of you, kind of whizzes past the leader. You see him turn a little bit. Capo, what would you like to do?
To rage. I would like to bonus action rage.
Mm-hmm.
And as I do so, you see these spectres come around me. You've got a large dragonborn and another half-orc kind of me, though. And you see like a little goblin friend, and they're all white and spectral. I go, now you got to deal with me, boys. And I'm going to go ahead and ding. I'm going to hit him with my 2 shields. Now, we haven't addressed this. I have the Tavern Brawler feat, so these are improvised weapons. An unarmed strike is a 1d4 for me. I don't think we're not quite longsword 1d8, so I'm thinking these do 1d6 damage. How's that track?
1d6 sounds good, yeah.
All right. I'm going to attack recklessly, because that's what I do.
Okay. Love barbarians. My God.
All right. That first one's going to be 15 plus 21 to hit this tiefling.
Ooh, that'll hit, yeah.
I will roll damage. That is going to be plus 3 plus 2 more is going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And as I strike him, being the first creature I strike on my turn, he has disadvantage on all attacks against anyone that's not me. And I clank my shields again. I go, "You're fighting me now, lad!"
Oh my God, amazing. Yeah, he took that hit, and you could see him buckle for just a second, and then he straightens back up. He's bigger than you were expecting, this guy. Usually you expect tieflings to be lithe, and this guy's got some bulk to him, so he's ready to square off with you.
I roll 2 more attacks because I'm also 2-weapon fighting.
Yes.
So bonus action, I hit him with my offhand. That is going to be 24.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And that is going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then my last strike is going to be 22.
Yep, you got it. That'll hit for sure.
And that is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, all right. This guy just has bruises now along his jawline. Yeah, that hurt for sure.
And I'm just smiling at him from behind my 2 shields, like, come on then!
End of your turn?
Yes.
All right, so these two characters here who are operating on 12. This one is... let me see here. I'm going to come over here and fire at Pip. 2 longbow attacks. What's your AC, Pip?
That is a 15.
15. One is a 17 to hit, and the other is a 9.
So the first one definitely hits.
Got it. So... wrong die. Where's my D8? There it is. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage as the longbow arrow whizzes past you. Oh, you think it's going to miss, and then it lodges right into your shoulder.
Ah.
Right. Now that. And then this creature, this character, sorry, is going to come over and fire at Prudence. Prudence, what's your AC?
18.
Okay. One is a natural 18 plus 5. The other is a dirty 20. So 23 and 20.
All right.
First one is 6 piercing. Second one is 7 piercing.
All right.
So 13 altogether on that one. And then, Prudence, it is your turn.
I'm going to step around the corner to about here.
Okay.
Going to look at the one that just shot me.
This one here. Yep.
The one that did 7.
Okay.
And him to flee.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
I need from him a Wisdom 15 save.
This could be interesting. Okay. That is a... no, that's a 10.
Okay, so he is commanded to flee.
Okay. Is there anything else to that requirement, or he just has to run away?
It's up to the DM's interpretation. It's a one-word
Gotcha.
command.
One-word
On his
command.
next turn, he must use all of his movement and action to move as far away as possible from the source of the smell.
Spends
I
his
know
turn
that because I am a
moving
barbarian.
away. Okay. Yeah. It will spend.
Well,
its
he will
turn
use
doing-
all of his turn moving.
Right.
Right.
So technically, that means dash action, which is 60
Right.
feet. So,
Action and movement action.
All right. Very good. All right. So it immediately you saw this. It's a half elven woman. She fired at you twice, hit you, and now she seems to be cowering under the glare of your gaze. You just stand there commanding her to run, and that is what she shall do. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I'm going to actually give myself just a word now. I'll keep what that word exactly is to myself for the time being, but I'm going to recover slightly.
Got it. Okay. All right. Sheila is next. She is going to... So, just FYI, I should have mentioned this to you guys earlier, but I do have flanking rules. So if you can flank an enemy, you will get advantage on the strikes.
Oh, yes.
So she is going to run. She can't do anything, but she is going to flank this guy. As she's running, she says, "I know this fucker!" And she runs up past you, Kappa, swings around this guy and flanks and pulls 2 scimitars and readies herself to attack on her next turn. King, what would you like to do?
I am going to calmly and quietly simply walk over. Do. Oh no, I am not walking. Oh no, that is not what I want. Other button. Thank you. And as I do so, I pull out a stuffed mouse that I have in my pocket, and I hold it up by the tail, and I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
I am going to cast Stole the Dead as I ring my little mouse bell.
Okay.
Your holy
Ding,
symbol.
ding, ding, ding. No, I am God.
I am me. Okay.
And I will also twin that. Would like a wisdom saving throw from her and from this one.
Oh, all right. DC 14 wisdom. Got it. The tiefling leader failed. The archer failed.
So the tiefling leader will take 8. The archer, I assume, is undamaged and takes 6.
Correct. Okay. Yeah, undamaged on the archer. Got it. Okay.
But that is awful. And then I am going to cast
Bye.
Okay. So sanctuary on you. All right. Pip, what do you want to do?
Pip has knocked his arrow and is just kind of watching all the action unfold, and he's going to look back towards the back of the docks and aim his arrow and let go at this, looks like a drow? Some sort of
All the way over here?
mysterious figure back there on
Yes.
the back dock.
Yeah. Heavily armed.
So I am going to let the arrow. I'm not going to drop the longbow because that would.
Okay.
That is a 14 plus 7. 15, 16, 17, 19. 21 to hit.
Ooh, yeah, that'll hit.
All right. And longbow is D8 plus 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Ooh, all right. Did not like that. The studded leather armor it's wearing just it deflects some of the arrow, but you can definitely see it go in. Wasn't happy about that. Okay. Do you want to move? Anything else on your turn?
I am going to stay put.
Okay. This leader, we're back to the top of the round. The leader is facing off with 2. Nope, it's going to take 2 scimitar attacks against you, Kappa. You're the threat.
All right, then.
Okay, so that is a 18 and a 6 to hit.
Nope. 21.
Nope, not going to do it. It just can't get past your defenses, and it's starting to look frustrated. He's kind of growling, and the tiefling tail is flicking back and forth in agitation. But that is all he's going to do. Drow, let me see here. Oh, yeah. The Drow alights on you, Pip, and is going to fire twice at you now that you just fired at him. That is a 18 and a 19 to hit.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. That is 8 points of piercing damage and 19 altogether.
I'm going to use my reaction to use Spirit Shield. If I'm raging any other creature that takes damage, you can use your reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6 on the 11. I reduce that damage by 4.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
You're welcome.
Don't forget, guys, for donations, I will give out healing potions, which was a wonderful suggestion from Joe. So if you want to donate $5 or $10, I'll give out healing potions, guys. Just keep that in mind, because Pip just got hit pretty hard.
I only plan on healing
Thanks, Kappa! Save me!
And what you see when that happens is the little goblin that I mentioned earlier. It steps up and it takes some of the blow and it goes, "All right, you fucker, no more of that shit. That shit hurts."
Oh my god!
My whole gang of Cockney fucking barbarians.
Oh my god! Okay, so the Drow's fired twice. Capo, what do you want to do?
You better call off your boys, I say to this tiefling as I punch it a bunch.
all the punching.
I attack it recklessly.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
Well, you have advantage already. I'll just make that note.
Then I don't attack recklessly. Actually, you know, I still fucking do.
Okay. Fair enough.
I don't give a shit. That's a 20 dirty.
Jesus Christ, yeah. No,
I'm wrong with advantage.
21 AC, you don't freaking care. God.
That's gonna be an 8 bludgeoning damage.
Got it.
And also, you're fighting me now, lad! Because he's got to fight, because if he attacks anybody else, he's gonna have disadvantage.
Right. Okay.
That one is dirty 19.
All right. Oh.
And then I'll just roll the last one. Ooh, this one might actually not hit. That is a 16.
That'll still hit.
Oh, great. 7
Okay.
and 6 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, 13. All right. He's looking bad. And starting to question his life choices.
You call off your boys.
Actually, that is a very good point. Let me see if they are smart
I'd
enough
love to make an
realize-
intimidation check if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead and do that because they're starting to question whether this was a good fucking idea. or
I'm
not.
pretty good at them. That's gonna be a 17 intimidation. I'm very brawny.
This
Actually,
archer's starting to
Did you allow me to use the variant rule where I can use my strength instead of my charisma?
Yes, with the amount of beating you have put into the tiefling leader, I would let you do that.
In that case, it's
he
an
was doing
dirty
earlier.
20.
Yeah, just flex and bang. Yeah, with that, these two archers who've been attacking Prudence have decided that maybe they have better choices. And they're going to start running out into the alley, and they yell, "Gaspar, you're on your own, fucker! You don't pay us enough for this shit!" And they start running. They're going to use dash action to, unless someone wants to chase them, they're fucking gone.
He's already doing what I wanted him to do.
Right. The one had to run. So they are effectively out of eye line for right now. Prudence, with one fleeing because of your command and the other one fleeing because of Kappa's bulging muscles, what would you like to do?
I'd like to move about here, and I'm going to make like Devo. I'm going to whip him thoroughly.
When trouble comes along, you
That is
must
a
whip it.
dirty 20.
Oh, yeah, all right.
And that is going to do... Bear with me. That is going to do... Faultless whip. That is going to do 5.
5, got it. He is bad.
Of slashing, oddly enough.
Oh, yeah. Whip damage. He's actually... Nope, he can't do that. It wouldn't have mattered. So, okay. Anything else?
And I will look around. Do I recall seeing anyone take a hit?
Pip has gotten hit.
Okay, I'll give Pip a healing word as well.
All right.
He is going to take back. Right here, I don't have too many crooks. He is going to take back 8.
Ooh.
I've always been
Nice.
curious, what is the word that you use to heal with healing word?
See Willows.
I asked.
You did ask. This is true.
Yeah.
I may have to disable video
Because they're
again.
soft. It's soft and natural, and it's very comforting. I find it's very prudent.
Yeah.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Oh my goodness.
There's a Beatles song that applies here, but we'll get to that later.
Oh, yes. I prefer Maxwell's Silverhammer.
Thinking Dear Prudence.
I did get the joke.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Anything else, Prudence?
Oh, no, that pretty much does it for
That'll
me.
do it. Okay. Sheila is going to see if she can talk this man whom you've now heard referred to as Gaspar down. She's like, back off, Gaspar. I won that card game fair and square. She's going to take advantage from Kappa beating this guy's face in. Yeah, he actually... I don't think he's going to save against that. No, not with a 4.
For reference, Hallie,
Mm-hmm.
would my proximity doing the whip count for your flanking?
No, it does not. You have to be...
Okay.
Yeah, you'd have to be
Opposite
within
side.
melee reach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking.
No,
Okay, thank
that's a very good question. Yeah, it's one of those things that I like the flanking variant rule because it lends an interesting tactic to the battlefield. just like what you've got right now with Sheila and Kappa basically like hitting this guy from all sides. He is going to throw his weapons down and put his hands up in surrender.
Now, as a reaction, could I still just knock him out because I fucking don't like him?
You could, yes. I would let you go ahead and make that unarmed strike.
I would love to.
Sure.
And I'm going to do that, of course, recklessly.
Of course.
It's a lot. It's a bunch. It's like 20 something. I don't know.
My god, yeah, his AC's 15. Jesus.
It's 19 plus a bunch. I don't know.
These are thugs. Yeah, I'm gonna try to turn video back on because my audio was cutting out again. Yeah, go ahead and see if you can. Now that you've called it as non-lethal, yeah, you should be able to knock him out.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 9. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
He had 7 left, so you just want to beat him upside the head.
Yeah, I just want him to go to sleep. I don't want him to die.
Go to sleep. Yeah.
I just want to walk. Like, he puts his arms down. He's like, all right, I surrender. And I just go, beep.
Okay.
I just bip him in the back of the head, and he goes, oh.
Bop him, and he does. He passes right out. You see Sheila relax instantly, and she turns around to the drow who has not fled. She's like, get the fuck out of here. And unless someone wants to make an attack on this guy, he's also running. Good? Okay.
No, Sheila seems to know them. She seems to be able to handle the situation.
She will pull out of combat then, and you guys can take yourselves out of the initiative order. At this point, she goes, this fucker, I won a bunch of gold off of him like 3 weeks ago, and ever since then, he's been nothing but harassing my crew. I didn't think he'd actually attack us.
What she sees is me taking a knee and pulling out a piece of charcoal from my bag, and I'm just drawing, like, dicks on his face. Just complete with just dick with a hairy cock and balls right there. Oh, and I'll just draw that on his face and like a big dumb mustache, and I'm blacking out some of his teeth, and I'm just really going to fucking work on this guy.
Under the guise of assisting, I'm going to go and while she's speaking, cast a zone of truth.
Okay. Just in that direction, or
essentially, I would move forward, and then I would be casting it on the ground beneath the assailant.
Okay, so not at her, at him?
Yes.
Okay.
Just on the ground there.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I would be in range as well, yes?
It's a 60-foot radius.
Oh, yeah.
I choose to fail my saving throw, and I'm just going to say, I love drawing dicks on people's faces.
What about the other two?
Sorry, that's a 15-foot radius.
15-foot radius. I thought 60
that
was
sounds more accurate.
Really wide.
Everyone be honest.
Everyone tell the truth right now. Okay, she also will gladly fail her saving throw. Yeah, she's like, I know this fucker. He wanders around. He thinks he's this great sailor, and he wanders around and tries to get hired onto ships. I've turned him away several times, and then he decided he was going to try to beat me in a card game, and I took all of his money, and now he's pissed.
For a great sailor, he seems to have shit his pants, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is that what that smell is?
Bring me my brown trousers.
She's like, I think we should just leave him here and let him lick his wounds. He's not gonna try this again.
All right. Hey, Pip, how you doing there? You seem like you caught a lot of arrows in your chest, and that's not preferable.
Right, I did, and it hurts a bit, just but I'll be all right.
All right, then.
You know,
I don't have any like healing abilities.
Is this zone of truth still in effect? How long does that last?
10 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not okay then in that case.
It hurts quite a bit, and I'm feeling pretty bad, but you know what? And Pip's gonna walk up to Kappa and just like hug him hardcore.
Aww.
I love you, man. Thanks
I love
for
you.
protecting me.
No, it's okay. It's fine. Hey, lawful super dominion, if you're out there, can we get Joe a healing potion, please? Can we donate $10 so I can get Joe a healing potion? He's so fucked up. He's got so many like the arrows. Like he hugged me, I can feel the arrows poking me.
Hey, we got $5, so yeah, take your 2d4 plus 2, Pip.
All right.
All right, thank you,
2d4.
Elizabeth. Woohoo!
Thank you, Elizabeth. You're a beautiful person, and I love you.
This is chaos. I'm so delighted.
That is max. That is a 4 and a 4, and then what was it? Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Plus
yeah.
2.
Woo!
That's 10 points of healing from Elizabeth,
Thank you,
the real
Elizabeth.
hero.
Thank you.
Yes! Raise that money. Get them potions. Okay. Oh my god.
Well, sure, I only have to
Heals
heal me.
before him in a shining visage and becomes a healing potion in his mouth.
Oh, this is delightful chaos. You all are wonderful. Oh my goodness. So, Sheila just kind of kicks this guy. She's like, just remember the name Gaspar. Oh, and hey, Kappa, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Can you draw just the biggest fucking dick on the back of this guy's head? And she pulls his tricorn hat off, and he's bald on the back of his head.
Oh, that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw on the back of his head. I'm going to draw eyes on the back of his head because he's the tough kind of fucker who's going to have eyes on the back of his head. But one of them's kind of closed and squinting because there's a dick underneath of it, and it's just fucking coming right in his eye. And he's like, "Oh no, it hurts." I made him literally an angry pirate. And I
There it
regret
is.
nothing as I'm saying these
Oh,
words.
it looks like Captain Tusktooth. That's... Oh my god, amazing. She's laughing. She's crying laughing. Just kind of like the DM is at this point. Oh,
God bless that
I'm going to
drawing.
reach out and offer to take that hat off of her hands.
oh.
Be
she's
careful,
like-
it's sticky, lad. From the blood, not from the, you know.
Jizz?
Take it. Actually, you know
Jism.
what? Let's take his armor, let's take his weapons, and she starts rifling around in his pockets.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, let's take this too, and she pulls out a ruby. It says, let's take this.
Oh, it must be cold out here,
I'll
eh?
hold on to that for you.
She hands it over. She's like, trust me, I can pay you guys as much as you want at this point. Let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
All right.
Well, we do have the opportunity. I'm just going to put this out there. While he's, we can figure out exactly why he's coming after you.
Yeah.
Are we trying to wake him up?
I'm just putting that out there. Otherwise, we can just leave him be. But I'm like, well, the zone of truth is still in effect.
I mean, we might as well question him then. And what I do is I pull down my trousers, the simple canvas trousers like you might see on any sort of sailor or a dock worker, and I begin to urinate onto his personage.
My God. D&D
This is what happens when you get defeated by Kappa O Soul. You don't get to walk away with your dignity intact.
Exactly what brand of tea is that? Is that?
Is urine.
Oh God.
I just saw the tea
what
bag.
brand of tea it is, but I think we need to institute this as a policy.
Quit looking.
Always have
Quit
fun.
being weird. I don't like it when you look like that.
So sorry.
You mind your business.
Can't help myself, mate.
All right. So that should
It does
probably wake him
tingle
up, yeah?
quite a bit. And I reach out a paw to kind of swat at it.
No, don't you
Nope.
dare.
Wow.
We talked about this
There he goes.
back
I've lost all
in
control.
Neverwinter. We talked about it.
Can we say he's vulnerable to piercing damage there?
Sure.
Yes, in my cross region, I'm vulnerable to all damage types.
Oh my God. Just remember, folks, like Frank always says, this is mature audiences only. All
This is
right.
PG, Hallie.
I assume that if it wasn't, I wouldn't have been invited. I assume you're familiar with my repertoire.
I am, but I also sometimes don't know what I'm getting into, so.
Dick jokes, mostly.
Sheila is laughing and also walking towards her ship. She's like, I'm going to get it ready. Come meet me in 10, and we will take off for the lighthouse.
You hoist
So
the
she
main
wasn't
sails. We're
even
going to question this
questioning him.
fucker.
You got it. And she walks toward the ship and disappears inside, and you see crew snapping to attention immediately, hoisting sails, getting ready to launch out to sea. So, who wants to wake this guy up?
I just did with my urine.
Okay, so let me see if he actually wakes up. Yeah, he coughs, gets a little bit of it in his mouth, spits it out, and looks at all of you disgusted. The fuck you want?
He's a
What the
fine
fuck?
dude.
I just want to know why you're troubling our new friend.
Does he have to make a save?
That is going to be yes, if he wants to lie. That's going to be 15.
Okay. I don't know what the fuck
Was
you're
that a
talking
charisma saving throw?
Not. You're getting yourselves into bed with the wrong person. Trust me. You don't want.
I don't intend on sleeping with her. I intend on getting paid by her.
Yeah, you know what I mean, fuckers. Let me go. I'm out of here. Getting out of here.
So sorry.
No, not quite yet. Why exactly are we getting in with the wrong person?
Cause you just are. She can't be trusted. She's a fucker. Just let me go. Let me out of here.
So just to paint the picture, this guy has no armor, no weapons, no anything. He's covered in urine. He's got dicks drawn on his face and the back of his head, right?
Right.
Okay. All right, we'll let you go.
Not-
But first, I want to see you do a little dance for me.
The fuck? What the fuck is wrong with all of you? God.
And I slam my shield down on his big toe.
Oh no!
You're not dancing fast enough, mate. You gotta dance a little bit quicker than that.
If it gets me away from you stupid fuckers, and he starts doing this like awkward, half-hobbled, pea-covered jig.
Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
hey.
gonna dance this way, you motherfuckers, stupid assholes. Starts
All right, boy.
dancing down the alley and then runs.
As he's leaving, I'm just going to go ahead and dagger him in the back like a pro.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
All right, we didn't have to do that, but that's fine.
Killing blow?
Yeah, that was my interpretation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to make sure of. Go ahead and make the attack with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that is a...
He's unarmored, so...
I was going to say, no, I rolled a 19
Yeah.
high, so that's going to be...
He's got 1 hit point, so your dagger flashes out, catches the late afternoon sun, and hits him square between the shoulder blades, and he drops dead as a doornail.
Oh. All right, well, that was a little bit mean.
I
What'd
collect
you
my
go
dagger.
and do that for, mate?
Okay. Prudence goes over and grabs her dagger.
Yes, I'm over here now. Oh,
I don't think we need to quite kill the fucking lion.
Oh, do not worry, I will bring him back to life. We need to take him on the boat, though. And we should give him his clothes back.
Oh, well, I'm not doing that. and I've taken his trousers and I've thrown them around my neck like a scarf. And it's quite fetching, really.
You know what? It
I just
is.
start walking towards patron, saying, no loose ends, no loose ends.
All right, we're going to have to talk about this later, Prudence. But you go ahead and go. Hey, can you bring him back from dead?
Yes, let's take him onto the boat and I will bring him back from the dead.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good idea. And I pick him up
Okay.
on my fucking shoulder. I'm very
You just
strong.
take him
I
to
could
my
probably
room.
just do it. Well, okay, that's weird, but all right. And I carry him onto the ship because
Okay.
I just don't want him to die.
Okay.
I want him to be humiliated. I want him to have dicks drawn all over him. I don't want him to die.
You don't want him to die. Got it. Okay. Because he is
I'm going
effectively...
to say, the urination wasn't necessarily humiliation. Some people pay extra.
Hey, it's called Golden Shower, and it costs a lot of gold, frankly.
Oh, it didn't before Craigslist shut down.
They call me a wet
Curious,
worker.
but how much gold does it cost?
Enough. Depends on how much I've had to drink that day.
Noted.
All right, so I carry him on my fucking shoulder. And I just take him onto the ship, and I'm holding pressure on his wounds because I don't want him to bleed out while I'm carrying him.
If you want, I will let you make a medicine check to try to stabilize
All
him.
right, I'm probably not very good at those,
Probably
but let's
not.
find out. That's a natural 10. Let's see what I got for medicine.
Oh, God.
Let's see right here. Medicine's +1. That's 11.
Yeah, average enough roll. You can stabilize him. He's not going to bleed out.
All right,
but it's going to
sounds
take a
pretty good.
fair bit of effort to get him back up on his feet.
Don't worry,
I'm-
I will take care of it. Please put
I
him in.
believe that to the king.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and I got other stuff to do on the ship. Mostly, I'm just gonna be gambling with the sailors,
Okay.
and then I'll let him do that, and then we'll move on from there.
You can definitely do that. Yeah.
I am going to slit his throat when Kappa leaves.
My God.
With my glove. I am going to step over his dead body, and as part of the ritual, I am going to bring him back to life as a zombie.
That's fucking metal.
My God. Okay.
I am a cat. I like to play with dead things.
This is true.
I am also godly.
All right.
So
That's
I
why the
have
Egyptians were so fucked up.
a question for you, King.
Yes.
Are you waiting until you get on the ship, or are you doing this on the docks?
No, I
am
already
doing
carried
it on
him
the
onto
ship.
this shit.
Okay.
Exactly.
Just wanted to make sure. All right. So you guys board the Annabelle. It is ready to launch out to sea. Sheila gives you all quarters. They're quite nice for what would be considered to be crew quarters. You have your own little spaces. She gives you a footlocker. Says that you're welcome to eat and drink with the crew. With her, she doesn't eat separately from them. And then leaves you to it. And then King does this strange ritual with the body of Gaspar.
No, I tell you this, I got the background of a gladiator, so I can find a fight no matter where I go. Are any of these sailors brave enough to fight Kappa also?
2 are not.
Fair
One
enough.
absolutely is like, oh, fuck no.
All right.
There is one. It's a burly woman. It looks like a half-orc woman.
Oh, yes, I love me a large woman.
And she cracks her knuckles on both hands. She's got a big old scar down her neck. Looks like she's seen some nasty fights. And she's got shaved head, big ponytail on top. She's like, all right, come on, fucker, let's go.
All right.
Nothing compares to you.
How would you like to resolve this DM in the most timely manner? I don't want to take too much
I'm
time.
going to have you make 3 attacks, and she will make 3 attacks, and we'll see who makes the most out of
They're
those.
going to be reckless.
Oh, she will fucking rage. And make
I
them
will
reckless.
also fucking
Oh,
rage.
yeah, there's a
Yes!
brawl in this
I
fucking
might
shit,
marry
baby.
you.
If anyone wants to take bets, they can do that too.
Yes.
I'd like to be the bookmaker.
Oh, sure, yeah, you can definitely do that.
All right. I would say, what do you want me to roll to actually determine?
Go ahead and
Odds.
just make a general intelligence check for me.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm pulling this out of my
That's
ass.
a-
I don't know.
That's a 21, a 24,
that's
and
going
a
to be a
natural
20.
20.
Oh shit.
Oh.
And what did you get, Prudence?
I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, the bets are about 50-50 right now. And who do you want to throw your money on?
I'm not going to waste my time on 50-50.
Okay. The odds
I'm going to.
change.
I'm
She rolled
off to the
a
side.
25,
and
27, and a natural 20.
All right. All 3 hit. in.
Yeah. Yep, and all 3 hit her. So go ahead. It's going to come down to max damage.
All right.
Oh, Prudence. I'm going to set my sack of gold that I took from the table.
Mm-hmm.
I've got me money on Kappa.
That is.
I think you want to. Actually, yes. I'll hold on to that for you.
That's going to be 7, followed by 11,
Mm-hmm.
followed by. How do you do crits?
The dice are doubled plus the modifier.
All right, and that's going to. Because it's max damage on my crit. So
Right.
that's going to be 12 plus my modifier, which is 2 plus 3,
Okay.
5. So 17 on my last hit.
Altogether,
So 17
uh-huh.
plus 9 is going to be 26,
26.
plus 7 is going to be 33 points of damage, all bludgeoning.
Oh my god. She did 34 points of damage. With that, you guys are blow for blow. Prudence, it's not looking good for anybody at this point. And with one last crack, this half-orc woman just hits
I'm going to
Kappa.
use my reaction to reduce one of her attacks
Oh,
by 2d6.
Shit. shit. Okay.
And I give
That's
her
10.
sanctuary.
10 points damage reduced.
Okay. So you think
As my little goblin friend steps in front of the blow for me. He goes, I'm tired of this fucking shit. Why do you always pick me to be the one to take the hits?
You watch Prudence just as it looks like this woman is gonna get the right hit on Kappa, like she's gonna just take him.
No,
under the chin.
could I give her sanctuary?
If you want. Oh shit! Okay, Kappa, roll a wisdom saving throw.
I would love to roll wisdom saving throws for all 3 of them.
One of them.
Would be the last one, because when I would see, I was just
It's good. It's got to
given
be
this woman
good.
won. I want to make sure she wins.
I have a +2 wisdom saving throw. I rolled a 16. That's an 18 wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Hey, you can hit her.
My crit still comes through.
You're trying to deflect that last blow, Prudence, and you think she's got it, and then Kappa just pops her right under the chin, and she goes out cold. The crew, groans, boos, cheers. Prudence, you make 20 gold. Pip, who did you bet on?
Kappa.
Kappa, you make 30 gold.
I'll wait for the half-orc woman to wake up, and I'll be waiting with the taker to ale.
Okay. She gladly takes it, pounds it down, looks at you and says, "We go again when I've had some sleep."
Normally, it doesn't take them that long to want to go again.
round two in your quarters, and then I have to step away to get some more Coke Zero for beverages.
Right, okay,
so
then.
Y'all do things.
Y'all do things. Would you guys like to go to the lighthouse now that we fought? Oh my god.
I still want to explore the ship a little bit. Get familiar with my surroundings.
Sure. Yeah. Are you looking for anything specific?
Potential points of vulnerability, like if something looks particularly like it needs repair.
Interesting. Okay, go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. 19 plus 2, so 21.
The ship is actually in pretty good repair. As you guys are sailing out of port, you notice that this ship is cutting a pretty bold, swift path through the ocean. Sheila is clearly at home on the sea. Her crew respects her. They climb the rigging, they unfurl the sails, the wind instantly sends you into heavy waves, and you get the spray of the salt water that crashes against the hull and into the air, and sometimes you have to move a little bit to avoid getting drenched. If anything else, it's a powerful boat. It's probably slightly under-crewed. The crew she has is very knowledgeable. They're very quick to adapt to the changing conditions on the ocean, but if she had a couple more sailors, this boat would be almost invincible.
Okay. If I have just a moment to just nonchalantly get within 60 feet of her at some point, and I would like to channel my divinity to read her thoughts.
Sure. Yeah, she's at the helm. You notice that is where she stations herself. She is comfortable. Her and her bosun are on the helm. She's using her spyglass to observe the lighthouse, which is a few miles off. And it looks like with the weather, probably take you an hour 15, somewhere around there, in order to reach it. So does she need to do or do I need to do anything as the DM?
I need a wisdom 15 because I'm going to try and get a little bit more out of her.
Got it. That is a natural 18 plus 2.
Okay.
So
I can still read. Actually, no, she a little violated.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't seem to really. There's a slight twinge. You see her brow kind of twitch a little bit, but it doesn't seem to affect her, and her focus is just laser trained on that lighthouse.
Just a quick admin note. What was the name of my future wife?
Raz.
Raz. That's a
R-A-Z.
good name. I'm gonna put 4 A's in there.
Appropriate, sure.
Or 4 A's Z.
Raz.
Raz.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just checking we're doing good at 375, y'all. Woo! 375 raise. Let's do it.
Woo!
All right. Let's get y'all the lighthouse. So, the lighthouse is lit, but faintly. And you do notice as the Annabelle is nearing the lighthouse that the water is swirling in an unnatural pattern off the island where it is located. Sheila yells at you and is directing her bosun to steer the ship to the other end of the island where you could make for land. She is coming with you.
Approximately how much time has passed?
About an hour.
Probably not for a short rest, then, eh?
You could, yeah.
I don't need to, but if anybody else does.
Yeah, anyone who needs to heal up can definitely take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
Okay.
I don't blame you, Pip.
That is...
I'm also going to keep an eye on Kappa, though. Just kind of.
Okay. You could definitely do that.
Why you gotta keep an eye on me, mate? I ain't
Roll
doing
an
nothing.
insight to find out why.
Oh.
I would love to. All right.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna knock on our door.
We'll be waiting for you. With the thing and the thing and the three's a company too.
Oh my god.
Alright, insight, that's pretty good. That is going to be a 10.
Maybe a bit of jealousy.
Oh, I see. Alright there, Pip.
Okay. So I tell you what we'll do. Let's take a real quick break. I need to, I think, restart my browser because I'm having some tech issues. So let's take a 5-minute break. You guys go do what you need to do. We'll be back in 5, and we'll see you guys in a few.
Alright.
Go ahead and mute yourselves on Discord if you would, please.
Oh, I would love to. Oh, you're unmuting our voices then.
Yes, if you guys are ready.
All right.
I have limericks if we're not.
Oh no!
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Oh my god.
Dick was so long he could suck it.
Yes, quite.
Dance and he'd spin and he'd say with a grin, if my ear were a twat, I could fuck it.
Quite so, yes.
Wow. Just broadcasted on Twitch. Are you guys ready to go?
Always.
Okay. Go ahead and do this. Alright, we are back. Woo! You guys have made land at the lighthouse. You're watching the water kind of off to the side of the lighthouse here, swirl in this weird, unnatural pattern. And Sheila comes down. She's armed. She's put on a cloak to kind of guard her against the spray of the ocean. She says, I don't see the Jade Lion anywhere. I'm a little worried, but I am definitely going to shore with all of you. I want to find my friend.
Oh, something looked a bit unnatural.
The whirlwind.
Yeah, there's some water over here. She's like, I've never seen the water of the ocean do that. It doesn't make any sense, and that's what I'm wondering if maybe that's what took the Jade Lion, if that's what we need to be looking for, but I'd like to try to figure this out.
Maybe somebody who's wise should make or intelligent should make a nature check on that. Not me.
If anyone
Going
has
to say,
nature,
I would like specifically to be able to make an Arcana.
Sure, go ahead.
With a 19.
19. Yeah, there is something almost elemental in nature happening over here that you wonder if maybe if you get close enough, it's going to cause some issues for you.
Okay.
But she
So
is
I will
willing to go.
I will pass along that this doesn't seem natural, and I'm going to. What was this originally used for?
What do you mean?
There's something more here than a lighthouse.
Let me see if she knows. She's not sure. She says, I mean, as far as I know, it's been run by the Skyhorn family for generations. It's the beacon in order to get to the port at Marva. I've sailed through here several times. I've never seen the water do that.
Can I do a history on the family?
Oh, yes, you could. That's a very good question.
With a 11.
11. It's not unusual for one family to be designated as keepers of a lighthouse. You don't have a ton of experience with maritime history, but this doesn't strike you as strange that one family would technically rule or maybe own this property for several generations. You do notice that the bridge here seems to be washed out. If you want to try to cross, you're going to have to make a couple of jumps, but other than that, not sure.
Now, you said this was the only lighthouse for the kind of surrounding area, correct?
Right.
Isn't it kind of irresponsible to have just one family, one lightkeeper in that very important paramount area?
She just
Oh,
shrugs. She goes,
expertise, my dear friend, expertise. If you train your whole life for it, that's how you get to Carnegie Hall. But I don't recall anything specifically about that family, though. Like hearing about that name, if they were eminent or anything.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, not with an 11.
I don't know much, but that sounds kind of dumb.
Yep, Pip.
I would just like to note that it's Carnegie.
All right.
No, I'm actually talking about Carnegie.
Yes, I know it's
You
Carnegie.
don't know he owns a vast tract of land elsewhere.
Oh my god.
Like I said, I know more.
All right. Well, I guess we better get in there and punch some stuff then. All right. If we're talking about marching order, I would be delighted to be in the front of said marching order.
Yes, you'll be in front. I'll be right behind you.
I'm a big
More
old
than happy
meat
to bring up the
shield.
rear.
You could definitely do that. King, where would you like to be?
I would like to mount my zombie and have him carry me around.
Yeah.
And I am also going to cast mage armor on myself and the zombie.
Okay.
How is he doing, by the way? I know you said you was going to bring him back to life. How's he doing?
He is doing so well. Look at him. He is so strong now. He is carrying me like a little cat. I mean, give him away. He doesn't even smell like zombies. He smells like...
I should have expected this, to be fair. All right.
We have been working for a while.
Yeah,
And he is back alive-ish.
Should have known. That is fine. I wanted him to be a zombie with dicks drawn all over him.
Oh, I see the one on the back of his head here. This is brilliant. I love this
Come
one.
in the eyes in the back. It's a real deep cut. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'll go right to
the
the front. I'll go right to the front there. I'm gonna move my guy. As soon as I learn how to do that, I'm gonna do it.
Pick him up and move him. There
I
you
did
go. Hey,
Yeah.
you did it.
I am like a technical wizard, frankly.
Look at that.
No one can stop me now. I am indomitable.
So, as you guys start to cross,
I'm going to offer as I step off the ship. I'm going to kind of huddle down and I say, "Ed, but I just want to check something for a moment as I ritualistically begin the augury."
We shouldn't split the party. You're very weak. You're basically like a bunch of pasta that's been in hot water for a long time. I do not want to leave you alone.
Oh, why, thank you. And I knew that you wouldn't because I know more than you.
Of course. It's kind of a low bar, to be honest. It's like being the world's tallest midget. It's kind of like, what's the point?
Hey! We prefer halfling.
Hey,
Wow.
you're right. It's like being the world's tallest halfling. What's the point then, eh?
I will just throw this out there that if someone wants to donate some more money to the Trevor Project, I will run another one-shot with these motherfuckers because this is the fucking weirdest party I've ever had.
I don't mean to be this weird. It's just kind of who I am.
And I run a group with the acronym STDs, for God's sakes. Like, come on now.
The group I play in is called Lawful Stupid.
There you
so,
go. There you go.
that's kind of what we're about.
Oh my God. Okay, so for the sake of expediency, Sheila is going to start. She's on a mission. This is a woman that's not going to be deterred.
I'm not going to follow her though. I'm going to continue with my augury.
Okay. And remind me what that does again?
I can get a sense of weal or woe with my chosen course of action.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so
I just lean over and I whisper, "Whoa."
Whoa.
Let me answer the question before your god does. Whoa. It's whoa. It's bad.
WOAH. Whoa. Keanu Reeves. Whoa.
Omen from the Otherworld entity. Okay. I have never had anyone use this spell, which is why I'm reading it. Interesting. Oh.
It's basically yes or no questions, but
Yeah.
whether it's good or bad
Yeah.
for an outcome.
I like it. Okay.
And my specific, so just to help you along there, my specific questioning is following this woman.
Okay, what was it again? I'm sorry.
Will continuing to follow this woman yield wielder woe?
You get this sense, it's a similar almost presence that you're used to from being the chosen of Ogma, Prudence, that there's this, you will have to go through trials, you will have to push yourself to your limit, but you will find what you're looking for, and she will find what she's looking for, but there are other questions about the room below the island.
Keep all of that to myself.
Okay.
I just say, oh, I feel refreshed. Thank you for allowing me to do that. I just needed to do my hair.
Of course. All right, so we got a broken bridge in front of us. I'm just gonna roll fucking athletics on it. Is that okay?
You can totally do that. Acrobatics or athletics, you can either strong arm your way across and try to jump, or you can roll acrobatics and parkour off of the stones that are in front of you.
That's a 25.
Ooh, yeah.
Kappa, no. If you are on the other side, who is to toss me across?
You're right. I throw everyone across first.
Catapult! Poof!
Yeah. Who? I just stick my arm out behind me. Who's first?
Sheila makes it. She rolled a 19, so she's okay.
I'll go ahead and use the help action on everybody else before
right.
I go ahead and come across.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, we will say, again, for the sake of expediency, that you guys managed to make your way across. Looks a little dicey at times. The wind is pulling at you guys. It's pulling onto your clothes and your weapons, kind of yanking you all over the place. It's like driving a really tall SUV in bad weather. And you're getting yanked side to side, but you do manage to make your way over to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is on this steep rocky island, and the main door, the only door that you can see, is barred shut from the outside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna brute strength my way through that door. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you can definitely make a strength check if you want to.
Just strength or athletics?
Go ahead and have the zombie help him out.
All right, so I'll roll that with advantage, but is it strength or athletics?
This would be a strength check.
All right. 14. We'll add my strength modifier to it. That is a 3. That's an 18.
The door, you can't quite get it to budge.
All right, I'm pretty embarrassed. I'm going to go ahead.
Kappa, I am sorry. That zombie is a zombie.
He got in my way. Is the problem.
It is okay.
All right.
And you can do it on a normal instance.
And I'm going to go ahead and dig deep. And I'm going to go ahead and rage. And I'm going to do it again.
God, okay.
That's a natural.
Oh my God, okay. This time you're not embarrassed, and the door buckles and just bursts open.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn when my rage is. That's fine. And I just grit my teeth and my tusks come out, and I'm gonna get this fucking door open. And I Macho Man Randy Savage just hit my elbow into it over and over again till it opens.
Snapped into a Slim Jim.
Snap into a Slim Jim. Hulkamania running wild, brother.
Oh my God.
And I busted open.
Amazing. So you guys enter this hallway. It's
oh yeah!
Oh my God. Everything here is smashed. The doors here are cracked open. They're splintered. You can see smashed pots and barrels all over the place. There have been tapestries pulled from the walls, and when you look at the tapestries, you notice that there is a nautilus symbol woven into them. Those have been shredded. There's noise from the floor above you.
Right.
Get a history check on the Nautilus.
You don't even need to make one. The Nautilus, it looks like a family crest.
Okay.
Yeah. Looks like it was hung in reverence. It's just been ripped down. I will have you make a nature check, though, if you want to try to discern by what, because these don't look like weapon marks.
Yes, absolutely. I would be very curious about that. So that is going to be 15.
Yeah, they look like claws. It looks like serrated claws, humanoid-sized, and possibly either some creature that is bipedal or something that popped up on two legs and just ripped down the fabric.
I believe we're dealing with were creatures. Can I get a phase of the moon check?
Phase of the moon check.
Got to watch out for them werewolves.
It's a waxing.
Do you say that out loud? Do you say out loud that it's a were creature?
Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Of course. It's a werebore attraction joke.
I have a favored enemy of both beasts and elementals. Would I recognize these damages as related to beast or elemental?
Interesting. Oh, I like this question. because you are writing a very gray line here with what this is. Making
Yeah, might as well rule a cool.
nature check for me. Do it with advantage, please.
Yes. 15 is the first roll. And that 1 is the second roll, so I'm going to take that
Probably
first
go
one.
with the 15. Yeah.
15 plus the nature is, what is nature modifier? 3, so 15, 16, 17, 18.
18. If anything else, you can discern that this was likely, just from the placement of the claw marks, from where they start, because they start about 6 feet up on the tapestry, and these are 12-foot tapestries, so they're halfway up. It looks like purposeful damage, and it looks like something that was humanoid sized. It's not.
Is the cat playing with the microphone?
It sounds like it, yeah.
Yes, I am having so much fun.
Just using it as a speed bag.
Fuck this mic. It rides a line between beast and humanoid.
Okay, I'm going to share this information with everybody. And
Okay.
Oh, it must be my fucking birthday.
Also, you notice, Pip, that there are water stains where the claw marks are on the outside.
Look, mates, this is some water. We seem to be surrounded by it, so it's not that odd, but, you know.
Oh, I will get that for you, and I press to digitate the water off the walls. There, it is clean now for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with some kind of were-porpoise. I believe we're dealing with were-dolphins. They are the
Narwhal?
Narwhal, Jedi of the ocean, causing a commotion because they are so awesome.
I swear to God, someone tossed $20 or $25 at the Trevor Project donation link right now that I'm going to put in Twitch chat again because I desperately want to run another one-shot with these stupid motherfuckers.
Yes, I'm a stupid motherfucker, and I would like to play more Dungeons and Dragons, please.
Yeah! Donate,
It's lawfully
donate.
stupid.
Lawful stupid Dominion, if you're out there listening, if you could just drop a $20 donation so that I can continue to be Kappa O Soul, I would appreciate that very much. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Oh my God. Okay, so, again, for the sake of brevity, I want everybody to roll investigation checks for me as you guys are surveying the damage.
I would love to.
Do it.
Oh, I am not going to find much. That's a 2
Ooh.
plus
Oh,
3, so 5.
Ooh. Okay.
I have rolled a 13 minus 2. That is an 11. I am not a smart man, but I know what love is.
That is a natural 20 plus 5.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
Jesus, King.
Oh, so 25.
Where's King's at?
I rolled a 17.
17. Sorry, I had to scroll
I
down.
do not have to worry about walking, so I can focus on the words.
Prudence. 2 of the barrels draw your attention. They look like they're mostly whole. You find 2 regular...
To the left side here.
Over here, yeah. You find 2 regular healing potions. So 2d4 plus 2 and 50 gold.
Okay.
King...
I say I found a healing potion.
King finds...
Anyone need it?
In this chest, which was unlocked, you find a simple leather cord with a nautilus symbol made out of pewter on it.
That is interesting. Zombie, hold it in the air so I may bat it.
Like a shiny object.
Yeah. Oh, hold it higher. Oh, okay, lower it now. Okay, higher again. Oh. How long were you guys staring here?
Wow.
Mind your own business.
5 minutes. I have no skills that contribute to this situation. I'm just going to take a seat. You let me know when things need to get punched.
Yes.
I will go ahead and go to Pip and Pad. I noticed you were a bit banged up, and I will give him one of its healing potions.
Okay.
Who's that?
So, Pip, you have a 2d4 plus 2 healing potion.
Nice.
Meow.
Nice.
Meow. I like chicken. Or I like liver. Meow mix, please deliver.
I am so sorry.
Oh my goodness.
It's taking everything in my power not to make an anti-woman joke right now.
Please don't.
Godspeed.
Oh my god. Okay, so above you, you hear more banging. It sounds like fists against a heavy door.
You got about 5 seconds before I charge up there and start kicking asses, so let me know.
I say I think that's right, the prudent course of action, and I'll slap him on the back and cast light.
You cast light?
But you can see easier.
I'm a short. I have dark vision, but it's fine. I'm a shiny ass kicker. It's good.
Okay, so are you... Sheila is with you, Kappa. She's gonna run up the stairs, too.
I said 5 seconds. Has it been 5 seconds?
Oh, fuck yeah, let's do it.
I'm fucking up there with my shields out. I'm ready to fucking go.
All right, you run up. What about the rest of you?
I will continue to attempt to bring up the rear.
Okay. So the rest of you are coming up the stairs. Kappa and Sheila, you guys are rushing.
I just gotta think I'm just a little bit in front of Sheila right there. I think that I'm just a little bit in front.
2 creatures. You've never seen anything like it. They're chittering and making this weird noise as they're banging on this door that looks to be barricaded with heavy boards across it in haphazard fashion. And they turn around and they see you, and I need you guys to roll initiative.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, hello, dead bodies. Hello, future corpses.
When we are done, so please do not damage them too much.
I rolled a 22.
Woo!
It is a 20 plus 3, so 23, natural 20.
Oh my goodness. Blakely, you roll like a demon. Oh my god.
This app must be weighted.
Amazing.
I have rolled a 9. My corpse has rolled a 6. Unless you want to have it operate on the same
You
initiative.
can treat it like a familiar and command it on your turn. So, actually, let me grab that token of Gaspar. Where did he go? Fuck. Where did it go? I had it. There it is. Boink. So, it is with you, King. And I should be able to make it... You can now control that token of Gaspar. Kappa, what did you roll? I'm sorry.
I rolled a 19 plus 3, 22.
Whew. She rolled a 12. All right. Prudence, as you're running up the stairs and you hear this strange chittering noise coming from these creatures that you can't quite see, what would you like to do?
Well, I'm going to proceed up. Well, my way is pretty much blocked, isn't it?
You could squeeze past King, but you're going to lose 5 feet of movement.
Fair enough. Okay, so then, that would put me approximately about here, following the spiral.
Yes.
Kappa. And I am going to... Do I or do I not have line of sight?
You have line of sight. You can see him.
Okay, then I need the one here on the left
Okay.
to make a Dex 15 save.
Dex 15. Okay. I'm not super dexterous. Nope, that's a 6.
Okay, it is going to suffer some radiant damage from my Sacred Flame.
All right.
And that is going to be a 9 sacred.
Ooh, we just
Damage,
just raised 60 more bucks, you guys. Come on. Woo!
Yes!
Yes!
They like it. They really
Do
like it.
this shit. All right. So, go ahead and give me that damage, Blake.
Sorry, I said 9, I believe.
Oh, 9. Sorry. Yes. I got excited. We're up to 4.
I know how it goes.
Yay! All right. So, yeah, so radiant damage. What does this look like when you do this?
I just kind of... It almost looks like a scroll unfurling in front of me as it just... Like a ray of just... thick... I don't know, some god shit.
So some god shit works. I like it. Let's do it. So this thing gets hit square in the back with this radiant damage, and it turns around and sees you. It has milky white eyes, a huge fin on top of its head, and these long claws that you realize are probably the very same things that scraped down all those tapestries and caused all that destruction. Long serrated claws on its hands, but it's bipedal. It's standing on 2 legs. All right. End of your turn?
Yes, actually, that will be.
Okay, Kappa, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and set 5 feet to my right. And I'm gonna make sure that most of these motherfuckers are in my melee range. And the one that already got hit is gonna get hit some more by me. And I'm going to be attacking recklessly. Because that's what I do.
Do it.
That is a 17 to hit.
That will hit. Which one are you aiming for? The one right in front of you?
The one on the left,
Got
please.
it.
The one
Just
who's already
making
been
sure.
taking damage.
Perfect.
That's the max damage. That's going to be 11 points
Woo!
of bludgeoning damage. And I go, you're fighting me now, lad! And it has to attack me. Oh, no, I'm not raging, so no, it doesn't, actually. Interesting
So
point.
disappointed now.
Oh, you're still fighting me, lad. You're still gonna have to do. You're gonna have to get through me to get to them. Probably, I don't know. Maybe you take the disengage action. That's on to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and attack again.
Okay.
That's gonna be 24 to hit.
Fuck yeah, that'll hit. Jesus.
That's minimum damage. That's gonna be 1 plus 3 is 4 plus 2 is 6 points of bludgeoning
6.
damage. And I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action with my tavern brawler feat to go ahead and grapple him. So I'm gonna make a grapple check with the advantage because I don't get advantage because I'm not raging.
Not raging.
So
That's a
I'm gonna
sucky
take
thing, yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a strength check on him.
Okay.
Natural 20. And I just grapple him real good. I bring him tight into me. I go, you're fighting me now.
Hold on
It has
tight.
this disturbing, disgusting stench of dead fish and
So do I.
mold and algae and just like still seawater. It's disgusting. It's slimy. You were expecting it to be like scaly and rough. It's almost slippery to hold on to, but with a natural 20, you're like, oh, I got you, motherfucker.
Oh, I got you, motherfucker. You're in my house now. You're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me.
Cap is so excited it doesn't make any sense half the time.
Oh, words are hard for me right now. I'm just gonna punch stuff. Remember that movie, The Watchmen, where there's that scene where he's got the deep fryer. He says, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That's basically what I'm channeling.
That's not what I remember from Watchmen.
Me either, but yeah, you know. All right,
I'm pretty
Kappa
sure that's
is
what it was.
losing his mind. This one I'm gonna mark as grappled. Just
I was talking about Blue Dawn.
gonna put something on here. Pip, what would you like to? Your barbarian friend has lost his damn mind.
As per usual.
Yes, we're quite familiar with that. I assume I have to go around the zombie and king, right?
You were actually ahead of them a little bit, so.
Oh, it comes up around this
it
way,
comes
not
up
around that way.
around and down, yeah.
Perfect. I'm just gonna. Oh, right. So we're doing a thing. Okay. Kappa, duck.
Oh, duck.
And I'm shooting at the one right in front of Kappa.
Okay, got it.
Oh, he's grappled it. So,
He's grappled.
Oh, I
Yeah.
just turn him. You go lie. You take a free shot on me.
Don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a one. I would be very upset if you did.
I don't like seeing you hug other things.
All
Nat
right.
20.
What the
Yes,
fuck?
sir. Yes.
Nat 20.
Come in for a hug, then. Come on.
Oh, you can't see it from there,
no,
can you? There it is.
unfortunately.
I believe you.
Roll the dice damage, double it, and add the modifier, please.
All right, dice damage is a D8. Where did I put my D8s? They're there.
I have a cat in my closet. What are you doing, you crazy cat?
That is a 7 plus. What is it? 7 plus 4? So 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay.
You said double it?
You double, so that's 14 plus
14
4.
plus
that's
4. Okay,
18.
18.
You hit it with an arrow, Pip, and it takes it square in the chest, and then you watch, and poor Kappa has front row seats to this show, and you watch its
Ain't
body
nothing poor about it.
bloat and explode. And
Oh, yes.
Kappa,
Shower me.
Sheila,
Yes.
Prudence, and Pip, you're all in line, and the other creature. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws as arcs of lightning explode out of its body.
I rolled a 22.
Okay.
Oh no, that's an 11 plus what? 7? 18.
Okay, that'll save.
That is an 8 plus 3.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
No. And Sheila rolled a 15. So Prudence is the only one who's going to take full damage. These arcs of lightning shoot out, and they just you're right in the perfect spot, Prudence, to get hit by this thing. You're going to take full damage. That is 9 points of lightning damage. Pip, Sheila, Kappa, and the other creature take 4.
All right. Drop in the bucket.
It tickles.
But this one is dead.
I remember and I just let it go.
Yeah, slimy.
I ain't grappling it no more.
How's me hair? Is it standing up?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Pip, it is still technically your turn. Did you have anything else
Yes,
you want to do?
I do have, I forgot about this. I have extra attack at 6th level,
Yes, you
so
do.
I'm going to knock another arrow and aim at the one next to him.
Got it.
Oh no, that's a 4 plus 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to hit.
Unfortunately, that one just goes wide enough. It actually hits the dead, bloated body of its companion that Kappa has now released to the floor.
Distracted by Kappa being electrocuted. Are you alright, lad?
Oh, you know I am.
I know you are.
Okay.
Right as rain I am. Can't stop me.
End of your turn, Pip, then?
That will be the end, yep.
All right. This other creature, it is an eel folk, is... Yeah, it's going to take 2 attacks, one on Kappa and one on Pip. Kappa, it pulls this long serrated knife and swings at you, and the knife is arcing with lightning as well.
All right.
That is a... Oh, your AC is so high. That's a 19. That's not going to hit.
No, 21 is what you need to hit, love.
Pip, this javelin comes flying at you for a natural fucking 20.
Ooh.
That is 17 points of damage to you as the
17.
javelin sinks right into your gut.
Wait, what is the math on that? That should be easy. 57 minus 17 is 40, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry.
It's a pretty even number for you, lad.
It's late for some of us, hey, you know?
There we go.
You right.
Oh! Javelin.
Okay.
You just fucked up.
All right, so it is that turn. Sheila is going to pull her scimitars and go racing over. She cannot flank, but she is going to try to hit. 2 attacks on that thing, mostly because I don't... fighting enemies with NPCs, it's like, fighting myself. It's another fucking natural 20, these Kraken dice. Oh my god. 1
Yes.
damage die.
Become a wrath.
It takes 10 points of damage from the first blow. Missed with the second hit. She swings too wide. But she does get a good slice in on this thing. Its blood is not red. It's this dark black blue. And when it hits the floor, it smells like old seawater. It's absolutely disgusting. All right, that is her turn.
Reminds me of home.
You have a zombie at your command, and you have full movement, action, and bonus action you can take.
Yes. I am going to get off my zombie. I am going to hand him the jar, and I am going to open it for him because he is not very good. Not very dexterous. He sucks at opening jars. I've tried this before. They're always terrible. He cannot even open a can of sardines. And I say, here, zombie, go put the lotion on its skin.
Oh, no.
And
Buffalo Bill this motherfucker?
I think I'm pretty.
Would you fuck me? I fuck
Fuck me so hard.
I fuck me so.
Oh my
Thank you all
God.
for
You
joining me on this
size
fucking
13.
journey. Are you
Anyway.
a size 13?
I'm gonna have the zombie move up, and it's gonna just smear this lotion right on Pip. And Pip, you are going to take 2d8
Nice.
plus something, plus 2.
2d8 plus 2.
And if you're healing,
The other ones were max damage. These are lowest. I got a 1 and a 1, so
No.
2. That's 4. But thanks for the effort.
Good job.
Again,
No, you idiot zombie! You put it on his skin, not the clothes! God damn it!
donations for healing potions, y'all.
Yeah, we might need them.
Let's get them. All right, yeah, because these things are mean. All right, King, what would you like to do?
No, I am fine. I am just going to watch the stairs. Does that lightning look like it hurt? I do not want to get hit by that.
That shit sucked. I don't want to do that.
It'll make your fur stick out. It'll be bad.
Exactly. Have you ever tried to brush static out of fur? It is awful.
No.
All right, Prudence. King doesn't want to budge. What do you want to do?
You can do it!
oh, I am going to. I actually want to move up a bit to about here.
Okay.
Going to. Actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to. I'm going to kind of insinuate myself in between here, if possible. Just kind of like, excuse me. And I'm going to
Sure.
inflict some wounds upon this thing, because that was foul. That was a bad tingle, and that is a 3rd level spell.
Oof.
Golly.
So it is going to take 5d10 necrotic.
You have to make a melee attack roll on that.
I was going to say, I rolled a 12 plus
Okay.
a 7, so it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit for sure. 5d10. Get out of here.
That's going to be only 19 necrotic.
Necrotic. Okay. It is still alive. It is severely wounded.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to sanctuary myself.
Okay. So Sanctuary is up on Prudence. All right. Movement, action, bonus. Kappa, what would you like to do?
I would like to move in between myself and Prudence.
Okay. You guys can shuffle a little bit, yeah.
Do the shuffle.
This-
Dun, dun,
When
dun,
I'm-
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, you
dun,
guys
dun,
can
dun,
kind
dun.
of squeeze in there.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
When I
Close.
pull, so I'm gonna squeeze in that just and honestly, because that's what I do. Yeah, it's 2 7s. That's not great. Let's see, 7 plus my attack is 6, so it's gonna be 13.
To hit?
Yeah.
Nope, that misses, unfortunately.
All right. Well, I get to attack again, so I'm.
Okay. But first, you
That's
know,
better this time. That's 18 plus 6 is 24.
Oh yeah, that'll definitely hit.
And I'll roll my damage. Thank you very much.
Come on.
That's going to be 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, yeah, it is. It goes down, and the same thing happens as soon as you hit it, and you know you've killed it. Its body bloats and hits everybody except for King. King, your zombie's gonna have to make
Now,
a dexterity
I put myself
save.
between myself and Prudence, because Prudence should actually be behind me.
Unfortunately, it's an AoE thing, so it just kind of happens.
Understood.
Yeah.
All
so,
right.
King, your zombie's gonna make a dex save at disadvantage, and it has a -2 to dex.
Well, I'll roll a 22.
22 will save. You'll take half damage.
Rolled a 17, or I rolled a 14 plus 3, 17.
That'll save.
I did my best, Prudence. I tried to save you.
What was that, Pip?
It'd be a 15 plus 7.
That'll save. King, what about your zombie?
13.
13.
I know you tried to save me. You did your best. I appreciate it. It was very
Everybody
prudent.
saved but Sheila, so she's gonna take full damage. She takes 13. The rest of you take 6 lightning damage.
Oh, I laugh.
Did my zombie actually make the save?
Yeah, it actually did. Yeah.
Oh.
He's
I
freshly
remember my first beer.
He's freshly dead. He still has a little pip in his step, right?
I guess.
Not quite dead.
I am going to walk over to my zombie and I'm going to take the jar from him and I smack him on the face. Here, Pip, take this. And I smear it in his face and I try and get my paws in his mouth so he eats some of it.
Lick him off, just like honey.
Nightmarish, frankly.
And that's another 2d8 plus 2 healing to you, Pip, unless you don't want to swallow that.
No, I swallow willingly.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna go ahead and loot
I always
these.
say if it's already in your mouth, you might as well swallow.
Wow.
Can I go ahead and loot these corpses while I do that?
Sure. They have on them. They're what are called lightning knives. They do 1d6 plus 5 slashing plus 1d6 lightning.
I just hold them out like I don't know what to do with them. Like, anybody want these?
I will take one.
All right, there you go.
Oh, thank you.
And
You, zombie, hold this.
There is
Yeah,
one
zombie can have one.
javelin, standard javelin that does 1d6 plus 1d6 piercing.
I might as well take that because I've already got a couple of them. Might as well have a third.
There you go. And as you guys are looting the corpses, you hear from the other side of this barred door, "Are you friend or foe? Are you here to help?"
I'm always here to help, love.
You're speaking common. I guess it's okay. And the door swings open, and you see a human man.
All right.
Long beard, long brown hair. He's wearing tattered robes, and he greets you as Lucian Skyhorn. the keeper
All right,
of
Lucian.
Lighthouse.
Wizard's Sleeve.
Oh, I've heard about you.
Oh, you have? Wonderful.
Yeah, well, I haven't. Prudence has. Prudence!
Yes, yes.
You know something about this twat, yeah?
I don't know much about twats. What?
No, but you know something about this lad, yeah? You know something about this guy?
We are trying to swat this lad?
We're trying to swat swat him.
Swat?
I'm over there actually trying to like determine what these things were by tasting their blood.
Oh!
Oh, they're gross. They're made of seaweed. Don't touch them.
Okay.
I will go and I am trying to identify what they are as well.
Okay.
Ew.
All right. Okay. King, make a nature check. Prudence? I
Good con save.
fucking know. Yeah, sure. Because your
Yeah, it's about
their
right.
blood is electrified.
Electrify.
All right, I feel like you've got chills. They're multiplying, and you're losing control. Because the power they're supplying is electrifying.
Yeah.
Prefer the
make
sequel because it has the
a
reproduction
con
song.
save, sure.
All right.
That's a
It's all
16 plus 2. So.
Okay.
Kappa,
Okay.
you better shape up, because I need a man.
My heart is set on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
so
chime in,
romantic.
the heart is nothing but a series of electrical impulses that actually has no relevance.
All right. Well, you're
He's
fun at
correct.
parties. I'm sure you're fun at parties.
Kappa, what is your intelligence?
Not
Score.
-2. My intelligence is a 7.
Yes.
If you must know.
Yes, I must know because you don't have any fucking idea what Prudence is talking about. You're just like, okay.
All right. Okay.
King, these are eel folk. They are rumored to mostly stick to hidden coves. They also like to try to raid ships, and they kill the crew. If the Jade Lion exists around here, you haven't seen evidence of it, but I, as the DM, would recommend talking to Lucian.
Interesting. Are they humanoid?
They are considered humanoids.
Okay, I step over their bodies to capture their souls,
I knew it.
and then
Yes!
I proceed to make them both my zombies with a twin spell.
Oh my god.
But then I put some perfume on them because they are stinky and they smell like fish. I secretly rub my nose in it a little bit.
Wouldn't
But then I
that
put
make
perfume
them
on.
appetizing for you?
Oh.
I think that smell would be
What kind of
appealing
cat
to
do you think I am? I just go and
Not
put my nose in
smell like
everything.
fish, that's what I've heard.
Oh my god. Okay, so you have control of these two eel folk.
Eel people. Eel people.
Walk like
like
eels, talk like people.
Zombie army. Oh my god.
From these corpses, though, can I extract just like a vial's worth of this electrifying blood? That seemed to give me a little tingle on the tongue, and I might want some of that later.
Yeah, you did
Oh, yes, you are going to have to take some. I do not want the blood.
3 points of lightning damage, Prudence.
Okay.
Just from messing with their bodies. You're getting the sense that under controlled conditions, you could glean some more information from them. This is not the environment you want to do that in.
In laboratory conditions.
Exactly.
Yes, you mean like home?
Exactly. Lucian kind of comes out and I appreciate your efforts, but I don't. Why are you here?
We're here because we were paid.
Fair enough. He looks at Sheila and she just nods. He lets you know that he's very grateful. He passes over a couple of bags that have 50 gold each in them, so it's 150 gold that he hands over to you. He says it's all I have. I'm the last of my line, and I'm sworn to protect this lighthouse until I die.
Well, guess what? That is
It'll
going to
be
be the
about
day.
5 minutes.
Attack him, you folk. No, I am just messing with you. That is what you people call humor.
Have you considered
What do
siring
you
an
mean,
heir?
you people?
Let me see here.
What do you mean, you people?
Is
What do
anyone
you mean, what do you mean, you people?
proficient
What do you,
in insight?
you people?
Pardon?
Is anyone proficient in insight?
I am.
I am, yes.
Yes, I am.
Pretty sure. Let me check.
Anyone proficient
nope.
can make an insight check for me.
Alright. Oh, well.
18 plus 7, so 25.
Golly.
That is just a 10 for me. I am too busy playing with my eel folk. Oh, they are so cuddly.
Lucian is definitely not giving you the full story here.
I'm going to go up and just again surreptitiously. I'm going to channel my divinity to read his thoughts.
Okay. So, surface
It's
thoughts.
15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
15.
Yeah, he does not resist that. So surface thoughts. He's very, very concerned about the lighthouse. He's very focused on the danger that you all perhaps present to him, even though he's grateful for the death of the creatures that were harassing him. And below that, because he failed his wisdom save, he is very worried about protecting the bowl hidden in the alcove under the island.
I just want to say, I don't know nothing about that, but I'm probably going to be at the stairs that led up to here, and I'm just going to kind of sit, in case any more creatures come up, I'll be there waiting.
Stand guard.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not sharing any of this.
Okay.
Of course you're not.
I am going to
He
attempt
never
to
does.
probe deeper.
Okay. Let me see here. What else can
Right
you
here.
determine from that?
Man, I wish I was wearing some pants.
My brown man.
Can you give me what else you can determine from that?
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I guess it doesn't have that much of a description there.
So it's at my discretion. Okay.
Actually, I will go ahead and instead of that, I will go ahead and terminate my probing of his mind, but implant the suggestion that we actually are here to help.
Okay.
It's not. You don't even have to roll that. We just saw.
Well, he did fail his save, so no, I don't have to roll that.
All right,
Yeah,
fair enough.
He failed. He only rolled an 11. He sits down on this box and he says, I appreciate the assistance. I'm assuming you're also here about the ship.
What ship are you talking about?
The merchant ship that got towed into the alcove.
Yes.
I do not know anything about this.
No, that's our whole job actually, is to figure out what happened with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheila pipes up and says,
yeah,
that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
He tells you that he saw a water elemental attack this merchant ship and tow it toward the back of the island where there's a hidden cove. It used to be where his family kept their ship, but it was sold off long ago. And he often looked the other way when boats would hide there as long as they paid for some of the supplies for the lighthouse or would offer trade. He can direct you to a trap door that will lead to the caves. And he shows you that it's actually in the second floor underneath these heavy boxes and barrels. Oh, sorry, over here. That it will actually lead down to the cave. But he begs you that if anyone is attacking or trying to prevent you to get to the inner chamber in this hidden cove underneath the island, that you do everything in your power to protect the bowl that is there.
Right. Well, they've made that legal now, so.
I was going to say, like, I diplomancer up some documents and.
Oh, there you go.
You just point out whoever I need to punch, and I will do that. But right now, it just seems like there's nobody in punching area.
I actually will proceed to the trapdoor and lift it and offer to hold it while someone jumps.
Oh, I will jump.
Okay.
I would love to.
You can jump or you can take the ladder.
I want to grab one hand on it and I want to slide down like some sort of sexy fireman.
You're gonna magic Mike it? Okay.
I'm gonna magic Mike.
Okay.
I'm gonna Matthew McConaughey from Magic Mike. I'll be like, all right, how you doing?
I knew it. I was waiting on that. All right, so you guys can proceed down. He warns you that you'll need one of his family's symbols, and then he notices that King, the zombie, Gaspar the zombie, has it dangling from his hand, the Nautilus symbol, and he says that will gain you access to the doors, the big stone slab doors that seem to be locked down there.
Dibs! It's mine! It is mine! Do not touch it anymore, zombie!
Okay.
So you guys follow this, you manage to get down to the tunnel. It goes under the beach between the two parts of the island. The caverns are humid and soaked from the storms, and there's hot wind that comes through, and King, your hair's all puffed out. I need everybody to make perception checks for me.
Oh, I would love to.
13 plus 2, 15 for Pip.
15.
14 plus 7, 21.
That's a 20.
Okay. Off in the distance, when you guys land in this cave, you can start to see this ethereal kind of bluish green glow up ahead. It's too far to make out what's going on, but you can actually move forward because you notice that the cave narrows and then starts to open up again. And as you proceed, you spot the outline of a ship in the distance. How would you like to proceed? Because Sheila is raring to go. She says, that's the Jade Lion. I need to go check and see if everyone's okay.
Okay,
I'm just going to
before we go any further, and Pip is going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh,
all right.
Nice.
I suppose you'd like me to make a stealth check then.
I'm going to cast light on a copper piece and give it to Sheila.
Okay. She just looks at you and goes, okay. I don't think I need
This will help
it.
you see. This will help you see, dear.
My stealth check is
Right.
going to be a 14 plus 10 from Pass Without a Trace. 24.
Okay. Anybody else going stealthy, or is someone walking straight up?
Not
If
usually,
the
but
is holding onto the lighted copper piece, then yeah, I'm sure as shit going stealthy.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth and add 10. King, what about you?
I will, of course, be
And that's
stealthy as
funny.
well, and I will tell my zombies, be stealthy.
Okay. Zombies have a 0 to their... Oh, kitty. Have a 0 to their stealth because they're fucking zombies. So roll just a straight d20 and add 10. Pip, what did you get?
I'm sorry. I was distracted.
That's okay. Oh, kitty.
13 plus 10 is 23.
Oh, yeah.
Say 33.
Oh my god. Sheila actually tosses the copper piece to the side and she goes, I'm good.
At which point my zombies begin to move forward, and they roll the natural one, so they all trip over themselves. I rolled a 27, though, so, you know.
You guys are stealthed almost out of the game. Especially Prudence and King. You guys manage to make your way. You stick to the walls of the cavern. The air gets hotter and more humid the longer you're down here. And eventually you do see that you can make out more detail on the ship. One of the masts has been snapped off at an angle where it just looks like something very powerful. Some powerful force just broke it in one swipe. The tide as you pass through the cove is very strong. So anybody who wants to, there's really no way across from one end to the other. You're going to have to swim. So I need everybody to make an athletics check as you try to get through the cove.
I would like to take the help
Realistically,
action.
cast water walk.
Okay, so water walk. Just on you, or...
Yeah, it's a ritual. I can only do it on me.
Got it.
I would like to take the help action on anybody who might have some trouble.
Okay.
I'm gonna need that help, I think.
Oh, go ahead. I'll use help on Pip, and then I'll roll for myself.
Okay.
Because I'm casting that as a ritual, I'm way in the back.
Yeah,
You're way in the back, right. Okay, Pip, 18 will do it.
I rolled 21.
Woo! Yeah, Kappa's professional swimmer, Olympic style.
Yeah.
King, what do you
I'll
want to
do a butterfly stroke.
I am going to have my zombies help me across.
The natural
That's
one
true.
zombies that all pile
They-
on top of each other.
They don't need to breathe, so they can just carry him.
Exactly.
It's like that scene
Do
from
not get water
Lantern.
on my fur. I will
Remember-
kill you again if you get water on my fur.
I
Y'all
honestly
remember
didn't
Landis
realize
Dead,
that was
right?
only that could affect up to 10 people. I would like to offer that to anyone.
Me and my zombies would like that.
Oh yeah, everybody then. We'll just walk across.
Okay,
I thought that was only one person. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Yeah, we all just walk across then.
Okay, perfect. So you guys just glide right across the surface of the cove.
Real quick, while
Yes.
he is doing that and casting it out as a ritual, I believe that is 10 minutes. And so
Hey,
I am
yep.
going to tell everyone a wonderful story about how I fed hundreds and hundreds of people with 3 loaves of bread and 7 fish.
I would like to roll
I gave
insight,
each
please.
of them a crumb, and then I ate all 7 fish, and everyone was happy, especially me.
I'm still going to roll insight. I don't believe you.
Feel free, but you get 9 temporary hit point me doing it, because I am an inspiring leader.
Then I don't roll insight. I just want to take you at face value and go, oh shit, you're a fish master.
Yes,
Sure, I
I
love
fed
the fish
so many
monger.
people.
I'll add my 9 hit points because that's pretty good.
Yeah, temporary hit points. That's helpful.
I don't even know how to do that on D&D Beyond, so I'm just gonna
And
believe in myself.
there should be a temp next to your normal hit points.
Right.
I do see that exactly. Thank you very much. And I'm
Because I
going
know
to
more than you.
Well, all right, you're not wrong.
So sorry.
And after I tell my story, I make the zombies clap for me. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, you are
Pip will
kind.
also clap.
Also, Kappa will clap.
I will amusedly join in after I'm done.
Sheila has rushed aboard. She's disappeared below deck, and she comes. While this is all happening, she comes back up with a young halfling boy, and she tells you that he's the son of a merchant back in the city you just came from, Marba. He wanted to learn how to sail, so he stowed away. He's hungry, he's scared, and he tells you that this gigantic wave of water.
All right, so it.
Grabbed the ship and drug it into the cove, and then these eelmen ransacked the ship and took the crew into the cave ahead.
Did they look like these two eelmen right here?
Yeah, he freaks out when he sees them. He's like, "Oh my god, no! Don't make them hurt me!" and ducks behind Sheila.
We're going to make sure it's not a disguise.
The halfling boy?
Yes.
Roll insight for me.
So, Kappa,
Yeah.
21.
this Raz,
All
I
right.
really like her.
I like large women. I like strong women.
That's a
Do
shame.
you care for an ample backside?
I also like strong men.
There you go.
That's a shame.
I'm going to cast a
That's
group
it.
make you expound upon large buttocks.
Oh, I refer specifically to the gluteus maximus muscles. Oh, hey there, lad. Hello there, little fella. I'm gonna go ahead and tell him to go upstairs. He will find a light keeper. He should go wait with him because if not, he's probably gonna die.
Prudence with an insight 21. It is an 8-year-old halfling boy for sure.
Okay, it's not.
Yeah,
You
this
should
is
probably
not
go
a
wait upstairs.
Creature in disguise. He sees you, Kappa. Sheila kind of helps him along, and she says, "I should probably stay with him, but I really want to go see if Captain Hest is ahead."
No, you come. He'd probably be all right. We cleared the way down here. There wasn't no monsters
Are
or
you
nothing.
sure?
So, yeah, I mean, we walked down here. We didn't see nothing.
8-year-old boy by himself, though.
I mean, he's gonna go upstairs and hang out with the light keeper.
Yeah, okay. I guess.
If you like, I can let him hang out with these zombies.
Yeah, you send your weakest zombie with him, and he'll be fine.
He is
I definitely think
terrified of the eel folk. He's okay with the tiefling.
Before he goes, since he looks so malnourished, I'm going to produce food and drink for him
Okay.
to take up to the lighthouse.
I mean, I
Oh,
could have
that's
given
very
him a
nice.
field ration. That probably would have saved you a spell slot.
No. He deserves a.
Oh, very nice.
All right.
Okay.
That is the
Um,
nicest
You
thing I have ever seen you do, Prudence.
That way they get nice and plump so they can eat them when they're old.
Oh my god.
What are you, some Hansel and Gretel witch kind of fucking monster? What's going on here?
No.
You got a house made out of
no,
gingerbread in the fucking woods I don't know about.
I would suggest a modest proposal that's only prudent.
All right.
Uh,
I got you. You got me. Then you said prudence, so you win.
I've lost all control.
I'm amazed they got Jonathan Swift.
This is true. So,
All
again,
right.
for the sake
I'm
of
gonna punch
brevity,
stuff.
the cove leads to more caves. If you guys are going to move ahead, King, are you keeping your zombies with you?
I will send him, I will put the little halfling boy on the tiefling's shoulder and say, look at this penis drawing. That guy made it. It is
All
good.
right.
Okay.
Do not show him my penis drawings. It's not intended.
He is
for-
riding on his back.
Very
All
much
he is
so.
going to
Yeah,
do is stare at your
needs to
penis.
see- he needs to see above the penis drawing.
So
He
many
can see
dick
above
jokes.
him. I'm just saying it's not intended for somebody of his audience.
Right, he's only 8, mate.
We told all the 8-year-olds to leave at the beginning of the stream. I'm sure you'll
Eric
recall.
Hopper only lived to be 20.
All right, well you got me there. So I guess he's an adult and he can see all the dicks he wants to. Then.
My God. Okay.
Pip suddenly has an existential crisis as he realizes that he is 20 and
Oh man,
There you go.
I'm gonna be dead
mean-
soon too. All right,
no.
All right,
Run
I'm
from
gonna
the
be in the
rest of the
front.
cave.
I'm gonna be in the front of the group
Okay.
as I move forward. Because
Well, a
come on,
door.
man.
I will send the
Stop
little
your path.
halfling with the naked tiefling dead thing.
Jesus
Why is he
Christ.
naked? What? He didn't
Because
have
you
to
took
be
his
naked.
clothes and you didn't give him back his pants.
All right, you got me there. That's my fault, then, isn't it?
I did ask for his pants back. so
All right, well you
looks
get.
nice, isn't it? No, it is too late. Go, zombie. Go.
Very dashing. All right,
No, it's
goodbye.
too late.
Goodbye, Dick Zombie. I miss you.
And
I love you,
I
Dick
think
Zombie.
you
You're the
broke
best.
Joe. He's just like,
Dick Zombie, you're the fucking best of us. Have fun.
hey,
Have
wait.
fun, Dick Zombie.
I have the best. Guys, donate, and we'll have more Dick Zombies and more games.
I will
There you
say
go.
the word Dick Zombie 14 more times for
we'll
every
give so many
donation.
hand jobs it comes off.
It's terrible. So, okay, are you guys running into the cave? What's happening?
I don't care what happens as long as I'm in the front.
You're in the front. A door
And in the back.
stops your path.
I punch it.
Are going to take damage if you do that.
I punch it with my shield.
You're still going to take damage.
I shove it with my shoulder.
This door is magically warded, and the only marking on the door is a Nautilus symbol that looks
Well,
like
I didn't know that, so I will take the damage. How
You
much
will
damage do I take?
The damage as a force field hits you for 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force damage. All right, I will just remove all of my temporary hit points that I got. If that's enough. You were very helpful. Thank you very much for them temp hit points.
There's a
You're
divot
welcome. If you would
in-
like another story, it takes 10 minutes to tell.
Oh, I will. I would love to listen to another story. I will
Stop.
sit crisscross
Stop.
applesauce. All right. I will not sit crisscross applesauce.
Be quiet, Jim. I am trying to tell him a story. I am trying to tell him a story in the middle of our story.
I sit crisscross applesauce again, and I listen to the Hungry Caterpillar.
Okay.
But that's not the story that was told.
I was telling one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Blue fish.
Okay,
All right, I'll
someone
wait for that
donate
one.
some money. I'm gonna blow this stream up. I swear.
If you don't donate money, we're gonna go ahead and die. That's it. That's the end of the
I'm
story.
gonna kill all of them.
We just die from stupidity. We die from having a negative 14 intelligence modifier.
No, I don't, because I know more than you.
I just knocked my fucking mouse into oblivion. There's no way I'm getting it back.
I will kind of insinuate myself to the front, and I'd like to kind of get an investigation on this door.
That's a good idea.
It's
We're
kind
not-
of obvious. The divot in the door is shaped like a nautilus.
No,
That's pretty. It's pretty easy.
I would like to point this out to King.
Okay.
As I am telling my story about the fish, I am going to hand the Nautilus to Prudence. Prudence, don't drop it. Here you go, Prudence.
I
And
treasure
I
everything
finish
you've
my
ever given me.
story.
Okay. So the door
I love you, Prudence.
swings open, and you guys enter this chamber.
Search anything and
fuck.
everything. But for brevity, we'll say.
There's a chest over here. Don't forget about that chest in the right hand corner. I'm gonna want that later.
Oh, look, my zombie is back.
So.
Yay!
And don't mind the tokens; they look like the other ones. But you see Captain Hest, manacled to this glowing. It looks like a bowl or a well made out of natural rock. Above her is a strange lizard-looking creature that's chanting and waving like bone rattles and stuff around. The tied, bound and gagged crew of the Jade Lion are on these platforms. These ladders are 20 feet up, so just know that for future. And they are guarded by eel folk, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
That's a natural one there.
Also a natural one, so
Oh,
4.
no.
All right, good start. Good start to this fight.
This is all
I have
bad.
rolled a 17.
17.
That's gonna be a 4. Just so you know, technically it's a natural one, but it's a 4.
So we get to spend some time together.
I don't want to rush into nothing. I want to go ahead and take my time.
No, I just wanted to tell you this story about a hooker named Sue who filled her vagina with glue.
Wow.
That sounds
This
I
is
have
dangerous.
told you that too many times, Prudence. Too many times.
Well, it's my understanding that she said if they'll pay to get in, then they'll pay to get out of it too.
Oh.
Okay. Ooh, his dex is not good. What was that? Oh my gosh. Captain Hest here, manacled to the bowl of commanding water elementals. Prudence, I'm sorry, what did you get again?
I also had a natural 1, so 4.
Ah, okay.
This is not good.
No,
It's not a great start, but to be honest, it's gonna be good because we're gonna come out stronger than when we came in.
It's always good.
Kappa, what
always
did you
so
roll again?
good.
I'm sorry. Initiative?
It was also a natural 1.
Right, but...
4.
Oh. All right. Okay, not good, y'all.
I rolled a natural 4. It's good. I want to go last, honestly, because that's how I know it's good.
Very bad. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The eel folk guards, seeing invaders, seeing you guys rush in, are going to try to kill their captives. Yep. So they're all gonna act. These folks have been stripped of their armor and their weapons. Eesh. Ugh.
Why so many dicks, Hallie?
I don't know. This guy dies.
All right.
This one
That's
dies.
what I wanted. Yep, that's
I
what
want his
wanted.
corpse later.
The other two are heavily wounded.
Yes, that's what we wanted. Yes, good job.
Innocent civilians killed.
Yes, that's how you know you win.
The captives that are up are going to try to break free, but they're at disadvantage because they've been wounded. Ugh. 5. Ugh, a natural 1. They're not going anywhere.
Ain't gonna fucking
can I get a
nowhere.
point of order?
Yes.
How long are your rounds?
Every round is 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Yep.
Okay.
By D&D rules, yep. So if you have something that takes a minute or something that lasts a minute, just keep that in mind.
Or just asking out dead people.
Yeah. Sheila is going to immediately run up and try to free captives. Again, 20 feet up. So she's going to dash and get up here. But she can't do anything else. King, what would you like to do?
I am going to tell my zombies to act normally and go get the witch doctor. He is in love with you.
So you're going to command them to attack?
To act naturally and approach the fella, and they can only move 20 feet.
Right.
Yeah.
So just nonchalantly, you know, like
Yeah, exactly.
Shuffle. Okay, so you can go ahead and move them.
Going up here.
And then I am going to cast Melf's Minute Meteors.
Ooh, all
That might
right.
do meteor.
Unfortunately, that is all I can do current,
Okay.
and that is my end of.
Okay, so they float. Got it. Okay. That's a good spell. All right, end of King's turn. Pip. There's a lot going on here.
This is I'm gonna knock an arrow and aim it at the lizard folk at the very top, and I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike
Oh shit. All right.
at level 1,
Yes. Do it.
and that's my bonus action.
Okay. Concentration. Keep
So
that
if
in
I
mind.
hit, that grows up and grapples him, I believe.
Lovely.
So I'm going to let the arrow fly,
Yeah. Do it.
and that is a 7 + 7, 14 to hit.
That just misses, unfortunately. Oh no. So the arrow just goes wide.
I am going to take my extra attack to knock another arrow, and I believe if I maintain concentration, this still is in effect if I hit.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Up to 1 minute, yeah.
Yep.
That is a nat 20.
Ooh, all right. Do the thing. Do the damage. Make it hurt.
Make it hurt so good.
1d8.
Come on, baby, make it hurt so
Oh,
good.
9, 10,
God.
11, 12.
Sometimes love.
Oh, wait, no, you double. That's
Bring it, bam,
Sometimes we
twitch.
6 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 damage.
Woo. And he is considered ensnared, correct?
Yeah, he's considered restrained,
Okay, let me mark that.
and he takes 1d6 piercing damage at the start of each of his turns.
Ouch. All right.
And what does it say? A creature
Action.
can use its action to make a strength check against the spell
Okay. To get free. Got it.
to get free.
Okay, very good. Do you want to move?
No, I'm staying put.
Stand put.
I'm a
The
ranged fighter.
creature you just hit that is now wrapped up in the vines from your ensnaring strike. Let me check here real quick. Is going to not move and instead. Oh yeah, I like that line. Is going to cast lightning bolt at the captain, Pip, and Kappa. It is a dex save, please. Against 15.
Oh no, 11. What's my dex? Oh,
Ooh.
good. 7. So it'd be 18.
18 succeeds, Kappa.
All right. Yeah. I will make the save. That is going to be 16.
Yeah, that saves. Unfortunately, the captain, who is restrained, does so with disadvantage and failed. And she is on last legs. You two.
Now, does this creature does that spell have a semantic component?
It does.
It's going to be hard to make with him restrained by them vines, though, isn't it?
Bum bum bum.
No, because I'm going to do it anyways.
All right.
Only because he's stuck. He's not completely, like, fully mummified.
Had to ask.
I know. No, it's a
From the
good
waist
question.
down.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he just can't move. So you two are going to take 24 points of lightning damage.
That's half, yeah?
That's half, yeah.
All right.
I rolled really high.
Right,
Oh, sorry, 20. That was my fault. 20.
Oh, I just laugh anyway.
The captain is looking bad. Okay, so that is its turn. The captain can't move. She's gonna see if she can get free. She's not gonna probably do this. No, not with a 6 and a 3. So she's stuck. Kappa, you just got lit the fuck up. What do you want to do?
Now, I said that I was going to be in the front, but it looks like I'm in the back.
You can move yourself. It's just the way it
I'll
copies over.
You can always place yourself.
I'll move myself right there and say I was at the front, and then I should be able to make it all the way over to this kobold fucker, yeah?
Which way are you going? This guy?
I want to go at the boss guy.
Yeah. It's very clearly a kobold who is dressed up very haughtily and strange.
I should be able to move right here, yeah?
Yeah, he's 20 feet up. Keep that in mind. You're top down.
Okay.
And he's on these pillars. These are 20 feet up. So you would have an
30,
additional
35.
10
I still have 10 feet of movement. I should be able to get up there, yeah?
Okay, yeah. You could. I'm not even going to have you make a check. You can pull yourself up.
All right. And then I'm going to fuck him up.
Okay, fuck him up.
First, I would like to use my bonus action to rage.
Rage. Keep in mind,
And
guys,
then
I'm playing fast and loose with rules, because why the fuck not?
Oh, I'm just gonna fucking foam at the mouth, and I'm gonna get up in his fucking grill, and I'm just gonna fucking lay him out. And then you see all these spiritual beings come off of me, my boys, my gang. They're gonna be up here too. And that's gonna be an 18 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And I'm gonna roll a d6. That's a 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8 points of bludgeoning damage. And I go, "You're fighting me now!" You will have
I'd like to use a free action to swoon.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
Oh.
It's employed. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my extra attack to attack him again.
Got it.
And these are reckless, obviously. If I haven't mentioned, that's what I do.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, all right.
And a 1. I love it when that happens, when you have an extra 20 to 1, but you have advantage. That's a 5, double that. 10 plus 3 plus 2 is a 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oof, all right.
And then because really just fuck this little guy, I'm going to take a bonus action with me offhand to attack him as well.
Didn't you bonus action rage?
Oh, I did. I surely did, so I can't do that.
Okay.
You're right. I'm just going to stare at him,
Just
and I'm just going to
beat
foam at the
everything
mouth,
in
and I'm
the
going to go, "Fuck you, you piece of shit. I hate you." And then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. Prudence, your barbarian friend, just took off and tried to lay into this guy. What do you want to do?
I'm going to attempt to mimic him somewhat. I'm just going to take a running start, but I'm going to fall short to about here.
Okay.
To just kind of subtly touch this wounds upon it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You cut out there. What did you say?
I'm going to inflict wounds upon this ritualistic vessel that appears in front of me.
Interesting. Okay.
I roll a 17 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, it's an inanimate object, so...
It is going to suffer 32 necrotic damage.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, it did not have that many hit points. It shatters on impact. You watch the rock just slowly... and then... pooh! Problem is that you caused it to explode.
I'm moist.
And when you cause things to explode, bad stuff happens. So you, the captain, actually pretty much everybody who's not on a ledge. So Prudence, these, your zombies, King.
Yes.
These eel folk and the captain are all going to have to make a dexterity saves. It is a DC 18.
The zombies have failed.
Okay. Your zombies are probably dead. just fair warning.
You do not know that.
That is...
You don't know me
What was it?
or my zombies.
It's okay, Pip. It's okay.
Yeah, you make it. You're gonna take half damage. On a fail, the captain goes down.
Oh no.
Just FYI.
Okay.
She could be revived.
Technically, everyone still could.
Sheila sees this and freaks out. Your zombies take 26 points of bludgeoning damage, King.
Ha! They are still alive.
Shit. Or half if you saved. So anyone who
I did
saved
not save.
takes 13.
Okay.
Remember, guys,
Can I
healing potions
can I
for
bonus-
donations.
I was going to say, can I bonus action that healing potion I found?
Yeah, you can do that, definitely. Yep. 2d4 plus 2 on that.
That is what I shall do then, and that will be the end of my turn.
Very good. Back to the top of the round. These guards are not looking good. Because they failed. Where's the hit points? Yeah, I forgot to put that in there. They have dead captives. A dead captain. So this one, after Prudence, up after you, Kappa. It can't fight you because you're on the edge. So Prudence, it's going to try to slash at you with its lightning knife. That is an 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. That is 11 points of damage.
I would like to use my reaction to drop that by 2d6. Thank you very much.
Okay.
That's going to be a reduction of 7 damage.
Ooh, nice.
So only 4?
So only 4, yep. And then Kappa, it swings wide with a 9. It can't hit you.
All right. That's cute. You want to try to tickle me again?
The bound
Oh, are we
captives
having a tickle fight?
are going to try to get loose, and they just can't roll for now. 14 and 3 and a 19 and 2. They're at disadvantage. They can't get free. Sheila is going to take the swipe from the eelfolk guard that's right next to her because she's after the captain. She can't quite get there. Okay. That's all she can do. King, what would you like to do?
The zombies are going to continue to move forward.
Okay.
And I forgot that you can also dash.
Yes, you can.
So I think that is 20 feet to get there. And it is 20 feet up.
Yes, correct.
So they will go rah, rah.
Oh, we got a pile up there. Okay.
Oh, it fucking stinks. Oh, fuck.
I am sorry you do not like the perfume I use. It makes me
Alright.
happy, though. It's like catnip for
I was going to
cats
say, just spray
and
it
cat
everywhere.
people.
I'm going to mark your zombies, King, in yellow so that we know they're yours.
Sounds good.
Keep track of
And
it.
then as a bonus action, I am going to explode
Please
a
don't.
meteorite here
Oh.
and a meteorite here.
Oh, okay.
So anyone within 5 feet of this square needs to make a dexterity saving throw. Same with the other one.
Got
I
it.
have advantage on those because
And
I'm
since
raging.
he is restrained, I do believe that is at disadvantage.
It is. That's correct. He rolled
It's a natural 20 on my save.
Nice.
And was I correct, King? You pinged 5 foot 1 inch from me.
Yes.
The kobold failed with a 9.
He takes 8 damage.
Alrighty. The eelfolk guard rolled a natural 18.
I'm going to say he failed as well.
All right, that's probably not true, but I appreciate you.
Not.
He takes 4 damage.
4, got it.
Yes.
This one also failed. He takes 8.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. So just you guys watch these little meteorites swarm off a king and hit the eel folk, and Kappa manages to avoid most of the damage.
Oh, I would like to say that these meteors are actually balls of yarn that catch fire as I throw them away.
That's about fucking right.
That's fair.
Me?
Ow.
Oh my gosh, this map is insane. Okay, King, anything else?
That is everything I can do.
Okay. Pip, what would you like to do?
Pip is going to look over at King and scratch him between the ears real quick. I'm so
I am
glad
now incapacitated for the next round.
I am.
Remember, boys and girls,
Okay,
always ask consent.
There you go. Always ask. That's right.
I'm so glad we left Fudge at home. You're much better than a panther.
And am I asked for consent?
I'm gonna let one fly over at the eel folk on the left,
Okay, very good.
and that is a 19 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
All right, and that's a d8 plus 4 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a extra attack on the eel on the right.
Over here. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
and that is a 9 plus 7 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage.
Oh, okay. 11 on both. Yeah, they're not happy about that. 2 arrows off into the eel folk guards that still have barely alive captives. Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
That'll be it. Okay. The kobold
You're fighting me now.
is just going to clap its hands together, say a couple of words, and cast Thunderwave right there.
All right, I'll make a Constitution saving throw then.
Yep, go ahead and do that. DC is 15. King, your eel folk are going to have to make that same save.
My Constitution's a +9, so that'll be a dirty 20.
Oh,
Ooh, all right.
King,
All in
look at-
11, dirty 20. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Oh, wrong dice. D8, not D6s. Wrong one. So that is... Kappa, you're going to take 3 thunder damage.
How much thunder damage?
3.
3? Oh,
Yep.
and I just I bellow back in his face.
This eelfolk guard, the enemy, goes down, and its body is flung over here. Just poof from the force, the explosive force. King, did your guards save, or your zombies save? Did we lose Kyle?
I bet he has his mic muted again.
Son of a bitch, I have my mic muted again. Do you want both of them or just the one who is
Roll
within
for
that
both.
little...
Roll for both,
Both.
please. Yep. They're
That
both
is
gonna
a
be
16 and a 14.
one fails, one saves. The failure takes 6. The save takes 3. Which one failed?
I was just going left to right.
Okay,
so the
so-
one up...
He goes 10 feet that way.
Okay. Actually, he has died,
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
but he is back up because he is undead.
Poof. Zombie heals. Okay. The kobold, that's all it can do. The captain is going to make a death save. And rolled a natural fucking 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
And is back up to 1.
2 saves. Yes.
All right. Sorry, lost track of what the fuck I was doing. Kappa, what do you want to do?
I want to look this kobold right in his fucking little beady eyes and I'll say, you should have killed me when you had the fucking chance. And I'm going to attack recklessly.
Do it!
Because that's what I do. And that's going to be a 22.
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll all my attacks real quick.
AC's 15, yo.
That's a natural 20.
Oh my god.
And that's a 24. So, all right, 3 hits. One of them is double damage. First hit is going to be a 8. Second hit is going to be, of course, it's a fucking 2. That's going to be a 9. Okay. And the last hit is going to be, that's pretty good. That's a 6. That's max damage. So it's going to be 6 plus 4, 11 damage, bludgeoning all 3 of them.
Oof. It's not happy at all about that. Poo, poo, poo. Giant
and of course, since I hit him, he's got a disadvantage on anybody who's not me. And I say, "You're fighting me now."
Cap is just in his face. Prudence, this map is insane. What do you want to do?
Oh, I want to do a bunch of things, but
can I use a free action to speak?
Sure.
Somebody heal the fucking captain.
Is he just stabilized? And
I don't know that. I'm a barbarian.
I was going to say, I'm behind looking that way, so I would have noticed that, knowing that I still have some time to do things. So
that's happening behind me, and I'm not really paying attention.
I'm going to 2-weapon attack the one that's right up on me with double daggers. For color, we'll say that I just jab it once and then twist. A 16 and a 17.
Those will both hit.
So those will both hit. The one will do 3 plus. Where the hell are you? 3 plus 3, so 6, and the other one will do 2.
Oof! That is exactly what you needed. It had 8 hit points.
Nice.
No.
Dead. Shanked it. Dead.
Literally, I'm still screwing, twisting it just a little bit and smiling.
Yuck.
I'll lick it when I'm done.
So you have no combatant around you. You're free to move if you so choose.
I will go ahead and proceed to. How did after this exploded? What's essentially in the?
What's there now is just a crater with a little bit of some kind of arcane blue energy, but it's slowly fading out.
I want to run to the energy.
Just run right to it. Okay.
Not like to interact with it yet, but
sure.
So that I could if I wanted to.
Okay. Yeah, you could get here or here, and you would be fine.
Okay, we'll go ahead and say there.
There's this.
Not like that straight line. We'll say here.
Tidal-like force. You don't feel it necessarily pulling on your body, but there's something about it that feels like the move and sway of an ocean wave the closer you get to it.
That's why I wanted a moon check earlier.
Yeah, there's something very primal about this force. Okay.
So that's my movement. I'm done.
Okay. That's the bottom of the order, top of the order, third round. Oh my god, there's just dead eels everywhere. These guards, in desperation, are going to try to kill the captives. And they have advantage. That hits 13, 19, 10, and a 7. Yep. These guys are dead.
Can I use my reaction to reduce the damage on one of them?
Yes. This one took 6 points of damage. This one took 8.
What's the second one take?
8.
I'll reduce the 8.
Okay.
That's 12. That's max roll.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so she actually stabilizes at 1.
Yes.
Still alive, but panting, bleeding out, looking very bad. That is what they're gonna do.
And of course, a little goblin steps in front of that strike and goes, "Why the fuck is it always me? I told you there's fucking 4 of us. It could be somebody else for once. Why is it always me?"
There you go. She can't get loose. Sheila is going to cast Healing Word on the captain as her action and try not to freak out. Gives her 9 hit points back. King, what would you like to do?
We will start with the zombies.
Okay.
They will go, ah, and they will go, ah.
Just as a note, you could flank.
Yeah, go ahead and flank. That'd be good.
Oh, that is difficult. And they are mindless zombies.
All right.
Under your
All
command.
right. Under my... I know, but then I have to use my bonus action, and then I do not send flaming balls of yarn. Kill people.
Wow, wow, wow.
Exactly! So they will make their attacks with advantage.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus something.
Yep.
That is an 8
Ooh.
plus 3, so 11.
Nope, that'll miss. First one hits.
Okay. That is shit. He does 2 damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
womp.
It's like a zombie bitch slap. You just,
Yeah.
Okay.
I am not bringing you back from the dead next time.
You're useless.
This is your last life.
No more for you. Anything else, King?
And then I would like to twin healing word,
Oh, nice. Okay.
and I would like to try and get this guy back from the dead, possibly.
Okay.
The normal, not creepy way.
Appreciated.
Fine.
And I will get the captain as well.
Okay. So
So that is 84 plus 3, so 5 each.
5 each. Yeah, the captain.
And I say your soul belongs to me.
Just so you know.
Okay.
For
When you
future
die
reference.
for real, I am going to use your corpse.
Oh God. Okay. King
It
is
works better than kitty litter.
playing with zombies. Pip, what do you want to do? Your party.
I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. I'm gonna hit the guy on the left first.
Okay.
19 plus 7 to hit.
That'll do it.
And that's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Oof. All right.
Then I'm gonna split it and go on the right
Okay.
with my extra attack, and that's 13 plus 7 to hit.
Yep. That'll do it.
And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the other side.
Nice. Both looking pretty wounded. They've got arrows sticking out of their armor. Their focus is on these captives, but they're starting to pay attention to you, Pip, because you keep hitting them with arrows. All right.
Yes, you're fighting me now.
That's exactly right. You're doing it right, lad.
Oh my gosh. Jesus Christ.
That's how you do it, lad. Come on now.
This is insane. Okay, so anything else, Pip?
Nope, that'll be it.
Okay. The kobold, which is looking very hurt, is focused on you, Kappa.
Yes, it is. You're fighting me now.
It is going to make 2. You did reckless last time, right?
Oh, I did, yes.
Okay, so it's going to make 2 lightning knife attacks at you with advantage.
Please do. I relish your pain. 21 is the AC.
That is a 24.
That'll hit.
And then a 21 exactly. So,
Those will both hit, yeah.
alrighty. On the first one, that is 10 slashing and 4 lightning for 14 total.
I'll take 9
Okay. And then
because I reduced the slashing by
'cause you're
half.
raging, correct. And
Right.
then 6 slashing, so down to 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then 4 lightning.
7 more lightning.
7.
All right. I'll take 7 more damage total. I was just laughing. I'm starting to bleed. I don't look actually super great, but I'm just laughing. Oh, you should have killed me when you had the chance, you little fucker.
Remember, guys, donations for healing potions. Bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. This thing
Before
is-
I die a peasant's
Yes.
death.
There you go. The
I love how she promised
is-
having us all together again without consulting us.
The captain is stabilized and is freaking out that her crew is dying around her. So she is going to rush over here. and try to hop up here and help. Oh no, she can reach and take one attack. She only has a dagger on her. She's gonna try to get this guy. Not with a natural 1. She goes prone. She's still weak. Boink. Okay. I've lost track of where I'm at. Kappa, what do you want to do?
Oh, me?
Yep, your turn.
All right, I got a feeling what I'm gonna go ahead and do is attack recklessly, because that's what I do.
Well, getting your ass beat, sure.
Yeah. I might as well die like a hero. That's gonna be like 24.
Oh my god. Okay. You might do
24. Let's say that second one is a 17.
That hits.
And the last one is a 16.
Yep, those all 3 hit. Give me the total
All
damage.
right. All right. Let's just see right here. I'll roll 3d6. It's perfect. It's in sequence. It's 8, 9, and 10.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So 27.
A 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. Yep.
27.
That's exactly right.
How do you
And of
wanna
course,
kill this thing?
I just want to take my
Yes.
shields on either side of its head, and I just want to go, you should have killed me when you had the chance, you stupid fucker. And I'm going to smash my shields together, and I'm going to go, I cast Thunderclap, nerd. And I fucking smash its head in.
His head.
I tell my
caves in.
zombies to clap as he does this.
I haven't gone yet, so I don't want to
Slap
waste
it
my
a little
bonus
bit.
clap.
And then I'm just going to turn around, and there's this fucker over here that is a little bitch. I don't know how to ping, but this motherfucker on the right-hand side, it's up on the plat. Yeah, that guy right there. I'm going to tell him, like, you're next.
Go ahead and make an intimidation roll for me, because I'm
Oh, I would
curious to
love
see if they
to.
are smart enough to stick around while their leader's dead.
And you'll see, you let me use my strength on this, right?
You sure can.
All right,
Flex
that's
that
gonna
barbarian strength.
That's gonna be a 22.
Oh my god, he's not gonna make that. No. He looks like he's ready to flee.
Yeah, you better run while you have the chance, you little batty boy.
Oh my god.
That's my turn. That's all I can do.
Prudence, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move about 10 feet forward, and I'm going to spare the dying.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to run into the center of the energy.
Interesting.
Prudence kind of just walks right into this slowly dying, swirling well of blue light energy. Prudence, you get the sense that there is an entity here. It's old, it's weak, and it wants to know what you want.
To live on an island somewhere. Where
I was going to say, is
Oh,
it asked? How do I hear this?
It's all psychic. It's all in your mind.
Can I think a response?
You can.
We want only to leave friends.
Okay. Let me see if it can figure out.
Some of us want to be a little bit more than friends.
It
Just saying.
asks
Pip,
Yo,
I told you it will never
You're
work between
fucking
you
me
and I.
now.
That's the friend. Oh, baby, you.
It asks you
Bismarcky.
if you're willing to let it go.
Pardon?
Let it go.
It's
go.
asking you if you're willing to free it.
Something about
Absolutely.
Frozen.
Okay. It kind of swirls around you, and you feel like you're wrapped up in this strange watery blanket for a second, and then it disperses. And the light just kind of collapses in on itself. And whatever was here, you don't know where it went.
How'd you wet yourself, mate?
No, I just wasted a wish.
For the sake of brevity, because we are running late, the eel.
I am also going to try and spare this other one
Got it.
eventually.
I would like to murder all things that can be murdered, please.
You can murder the other 2 eel folk.
I would like to raise everything that can be raised.
That's
That
smart.
would be the eel folk.
Yeah.
So
Is
you
there any
collect
chance
zombies.
this guy right here down is guy right here? Oh, he's only prone. So we saved all the people, yeah?
Yeah, the
Is
entire
this chest
crew
real?
is
What a great day we had!
Again,
No,
just for the
is
sake
this
of
treasure chest real? Because I want
it
all
totally
of it.
is. Yes, it totally is. There's some treasure in there. So in the chest there are 5 emeralds, 20 pearls, and 22 black pearls.
Having gathered all the Chaos Emeralds, I go supersonic, and my hair turns golden, and I fly up into this space, and I fight Shadow, and it's like a really good fight. I win though.
No,
Well,
hang
screw
on.
it. I can't kill him now.
I was listening to what I found.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
There is a +1 lightning dagger in the chest, and there's +1 leather armor.
Okay.
The eel folks, the kobold stormcaller, strange little creature, has his lightning knife. Not much else on him. The eel folk have their lightning knives, and Captain Arwen Hess tells you that their ship was picked up by this massive elemental wave. And Prudence, as you're listening to her story, you realize that the elemental wave was being commanded from this bowl. Whatever was here, you've released it. You don't have any idea where it is. And when you guys eventually, again, I'm
bullshit like the best of them, though.
There you go. When you guys eventually kind of collect yourselves and Lucian comes to see what has happened, he's aghast. He doesn't understand why the elemental bowl is no longer available, why it's broken.
Right, we were supposed to protect
anyone
the
alive
moon.
do that?
She blew it up. If you like, I will have my zombies kill her.
No, that was a genuine question. Did anyone alive see me do that?
Yeah. I mean, your party witnessed something.
It was an explosion.
Yeah, it's been shattered for sure.
I mean, considering you were doing it right in front of Pip and I would believe that we have seen it.
That happened. No,
way down on the map.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and hang off the ledge here that I'm close to. And I'm just going to do pull-ups because I haven't quite gotten enough of a workout yet.
Then I will explain that it had to be destroyed. And he just has to trust me because I know more than him.
He's not sure about that. He does ask if you would please leave his lighthouse. He is saddened by the loss of this bowl that has been part of his family. It's how they actually kept the water elementals at bay. And now with
the watermelons at bay?
There are no watermelons.
It is 1 a.m. I am tired. And tells you...
wine.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm just tired. Tells you that without it, he's not sure how to protect the lighthouse and keep it standing. So, he does pay you. He promised to pay you. The 2 captains are reunited, and they eventually help the crew get back to the Jade Lion and kind of limp.
Feels so good.
There you go. Back to port for repairs. Offer of free passage is still available to you.
Do you guys remember?
I'll offer to mend the bowl. Just like the physical part of the bowl.
You can mend the bowl, but the elemental force there is gone.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. I'm aware of that. I'll just offer to fix it.
Okay.
So that it's a decorative showpiece.
He's just not sure what to do now. It's like his family's legacy that's been shattered.
Do you guys remember that?
I will leave my zombies to help protect the lighthouse from the thing. And I say, zombies, follow him wherever he goes.
Oh, God.
And then 24 hours when they turn evil.
Oh, no.
Do you guys remember that famous photograph where the sailor bends the nurse over? It's Victory Over Europe Day.
Wow.
Remember that? I do that to Pip.
Oh, there you go. Oh, lay a good one on him there.
Yeah.
I'll use my last channel divinity to turn again.
We're left alone in this moment.
So we have effectively blown up the one thing you were supposed to protect, saved the crew, limped back to port on the 2 ships, and then Sheila offered you free passage on the Annabelle, and you can make your way back to Waterdeep, where home actually is, and we will stop the insanity right there.
I give her a black pearl for her trouble.
Oh, she actually was going to give you a large sapphire from her collection.
We'll trade.
There you go. She's a bit of a pirate, so. Thank you guys so very much for joining us. I apologize. I am exhausted. Join us again this morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time after I get a few hours of sleep. Thank you to all of you for joining me in this insanity. Thank you for all the donations that rolled in. Holy shit.
Yeah. Over 50%.
Yay! I'm
Yeah.
so excited. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh.
If I may just really quickly.
Yep.
So here's the thing. Those who haven't watched Lawful Stupid, you know that every time we play a tabletop RPG, we do what's called a roll for humanity, where we roll a d20 and we add the result rolled to our charity roll for the monthly donate, the amount rolled to the charity of our choice. I think it's only fitting that for this stream, I go ahead and roll that.
Yes.
And I'm going to take advantage because I'm going to attack recklessly because that's what I do.
Reckless humanity.
All right.
And I rolled an 18.
18.
So that's $18 that Lawful Stupid will contribute to the Trevor
Yes.
Project.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I rolled a 19, so I will throw that in.
Oh, you going to roll for humanity? Thank you very much.
Got it. All right.
I rolled a 2, but I'm going to go natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Thank you guys so very much. I'm so excited that we're already halfway to the goal. Please get us to $1,000. That would be amazing. Plus, I really, 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 really want to see Nerd Asylum and Joe give that book away. Oh my God.
Anybody who's out there, especially in the Lawful Stupid Dominion, I challenge you at this moment. Roll your D20, your luckiest D20. Contribute the amount to the Trevor Project. It is the time. Roll for humanity.
Thank you guys so very much. Rest well, and we will see you in just a few short hours at 9 a.m. for the Wild Sheep Chase. Thank you
Oh, my
guys.
God.
Bye, everybody.
Boy.
Bye. Good night.